school football on KS95.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS95 Sports. It's week one. We're on the road with the Eldon Mustangs as they travel to Fulton to take on the Hornets. I'm Colton Taylor. Got Britt on the camera, the coach, Jason Vansel, with me tonight. Coach Vansel, it finally feels like football season.
Yeah, this is when school actually starts, and everything starts as the first week, the first game of football season. So this is awesome. Got a beautiful night, beautiful breeze, great weather. Fans are out here, man. It's time for football.
It's going to be a good evening for sure. This is our Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC broadcast. A reminder, you can watch this game, MoSportsZone.com, on the new MoSportsZone app. And I'm not positive, it might even be streaming right now at our Facebook page. I'll have to look here in a bit. But either way, lots of ways to see this game, and it's going to be a fun one. These two teams, we found out this morning, are district foes as well. They usually open up the season with each other, but they will be district foes as well. And a little bit of a different look for the Mustangs. As I'll just get right to it, head coach Nick Griffin not with the Mustangs tonight because at the end of last season, very interesting ending to the postseason game last year. Coach Griffin was thrown out of that game. I will say he was right to argue the fumble. The Mustangs should have had it, but because of that, he cannot be with the team tonight. He will be back in week 2. So instead, head coach, it's going to be Colby Davis tonight as the acting head coach for these Mustangs. And with that said, we got a chance to catch up with Coach Davis with our Done Real Estate Coaches interview, and I got to talk a little bit before tonight's contest. All right, Coach, week 1, finally here, ready to get football season underway. How's the squad look going into tonight's contest?
Pretty good. We're down a couple of guys tonight, but we have had a really good week of practice. We have been itching to get to this point, beating up on each other for the last 3 weeks. Kind of gets old, and you could tell that the boys are ready to go tonight.
Now, districts dropped this morning, and this is a district foe that you guys could see in the postseason. So how important is it to get an early win over a district opponent?
Just getting that first win, period, in week 1 is important, but putting Fulton there as a district opponent puts a little bit more emphasis on it. All right, we want to come out, play well, be as physical as we can be. And I think at the end, if we do that, we'll be in pretty good shape.
Now, I know it's hard to know much about an opponent going into week 1, but what do you know about these Fulton Hornets?
Not much. So they are going to try and run the ball, right? Their line is foot to foot. They're going to try and power the ball right down your throats, and it kind of comes down to battle of wills along the line tonight. If our defensive line can handle their offensive line, we will be pretty good. They haven't shown that they want to throw the ball a whole lot, so we got to stop the run.
Now, I know you don't want to give away an entire game plan here, but I will ask, what do you want to see out of your boys? Is there one specific thing you want to see execution-wise tonight?
Physical. We just got to out-physical them. The most physical team's going to win. We want to run the ball. They want to run the ball. The team that runs the ball the best is going to win.
That was head coach Davis for the night talking about these Mustangs. Jason, one thing that Coach Davis really highlighted was how important the run game is. I tell you what, we'll get to that in just a moment, but first, we are going to have our Bank of Versailles coin toss. Special thanks to the Bank of Versailles, our sponsor tonight, for this coin toss. Get a nice shot of the boys there. But Jason, how important is it for these teams to establish a run in week 1?
Well, it's everything. Running, in my mind, running the football is everything. Everything comes from the run. If you can run, then you're going to be able to pass. And in week 1, when you're probably going to have a few jitters and all this, I'd probably want to run that ball a little bit, grind on my opponent a little bit, just to keep the clock running, gain some yards, and calm down a little bit. So, to me, running the ball is everything in football.
No, I completely agree. Plus, if you know anything about the Eldon Mustangs through the years, you know running the football is their bread and butter and always has been.
But you know, there for a while, a year or two ago, they had a few injuries or whatever, switched it up, and then threw for what? 300 and 400 yards or some crazy school records.
And
they can do it all if they have to.
Coach Davis highlighted in the interview, he really thinks this Hornet squad wants to run the ball as well. So not only being able to run it, but if you show defensively that you can control the trenches and take away the line of scrimmage against a team that fully wants to run, you can demoralize a team pretty early.
This is probably going to come down to who can make the biggest play, who can make a big play here and there. I'm going to bet probably a handful of plays will decide this game because both teams look like they are going to run. This is old man football here. This is the stuff I like. It may not be popular with everybody anymore, but this is the stuff I like. So probably a couple plays will decide this one.
Fulton is going to get the football to start this thing. Real quick, though, we will dive into our Lake Regional Health System injury report. Big thanks to our sponsor, Lake Regional Health System, on this. A couple name game, as well as Cale Hammond, wide receiver and defensive back. Both those guys, though, I was told they're expecting them back week 2, not a major injury. Things happen in the preseason or in the, getting ready for football season and such, but Coach made it sound like it wasn't anything too major, so we look forward to seeing those guys back as soon as possible. With that said, as I mentioned, this is our Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC broadcast, and a big thanks to our friends at Hitachi Energy, scoreboard sponsors for this one even, man. We're going big time now,
big
Jason.
Time.
It's just, we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, this ain't no nickel and dime outfit now, boy.
We're getting ready for the opening kickoff. We'll dive right into the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailers sales first quarter of action. Once again, the Mustangs. Are these new uniforms?
Yeah, I was telling Brittany, man, the new helmets. Eldon changed some things. Usually you don't see some of that. Some of these old Tri-County teams, they keep everything looking the same. But, they got some new stuff going on. I can't tell what the logo is, but something's different.
Before they kick off, I do want to put this up real quick. They're doing a cool thing right now. Former coach Chad Holt passed away this offseason, and they put his initials on the back of all these Mustang helmets.
Yeah, so classy move.
A lot of love and respect for this football team doing that for a guy who is loved and respected.
Coach Holt spent a lot of years at Eldon and did some great things for them boys, and it's pretty cool that they're honoring him.
All right, we're ready to go. It's Eldon kicking off to start the game. The kick is away, and we're officially underway with the 2025 high school season. And just diving on it.
That's a dead ball if you ever saw one.
That's a 25, the backsman. If that man was a golfer, that would be the best chip shot you could launch right there.
Nice right there. Put the old English on it.
So Fulton going to start this game off on their own 25-yard line. Just a beautiful night here in Fulton. I mean, light breeze. I don't know what we're setting at, 78,
get a nice little breeze. It's feeling good now.
I'm just happy. Normally week 1, we're sweating and begging for a fan, but this isn't half bad up here.
No, this is beautiful.
So I know little to nothing about this Fulton squad outside of their quarterback is Cooper Hrabowski. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm going to say Hrabowski. He is a junior.
I don't know anything about him either, but I know Fulton through the years, they always have big kids up front, and they always have some athletes.
This is as tight a formation as you can line up if you're Fulton. Under center is Hrabowski. A little move in the background. They're going to pitch it out, trying to go behind the right guard, and the Mustangs say, no, thank you, sir.
They almost look like they're foot to foot, if I'm not mistaken.
There is no room between anybody on that line. Eldon did not care as they stack them up. That's going to be no gain.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough and tumble one here.
And once again, if you're the Mustangs, that's you've been playing rough and tumble football since you could walk.
Yeah,
so I was trying to look at some of the big boys on the D-line for the Mustangs, which, by the way, for sales in action tonight, they are at home with Knob Noster. We'll try to get some updates from there as we can. 2nd and 10 for Fulton, staying tight. I mean, nobody is outside of the tackles right now. Under center is Hrabowski. A little motion on the backside. Fake the pitch. No, they'll give it to him. He tries to turn and go up the gut, and there's a pile of white uniforms waiting for him. Huh. Okay. Pile of white uniforms. It's going to be a short gain, maybe 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Hornets.
If I'm Eldon, I'm bringing it right now.
Mustangs doing a...
Outings made just like your dream. Outings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985, they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control. Made for you.
And we are back. It's a big run on 3rd and 8. Picks up 12 for the Hornets, moving them up to the 39-yard line. My apologies. This one's on me. I tried running to the wrong hot spot, but we are back up. The stream, 100% solid. We will not have another problem this game, mark my word. However, that is Martin Metal. First down for the Fulton Hornets ahead to the 40. Little misdirection as they fake the jet sweep and instead go with the reverse. Back into that tight formation here for Fulton.
That is tight too, man.
And it's going to be a handoff. Fullback trying to go up the gut. He maybe picks up one. No, the ball popped out. Eldon's got it.
Now that's a scrum. You couldn't even find the ball.
things are so tight in the midst of that group, you couldn't see it come out. But when it did, there was a white uniform holding on to it.
You can bet there's about 8 white shirts pulling on that thing.
What a job. Let's see. It looks like that was number 14 for the Mustangs that was able to get a hold of that one on the recovery.
That would be Brendan Wilson.
Brendan Wilson, defensive end, coming up with the first turnover of the game. So the Mustangs will take over on the 39-yard line of the Hornets early in this Gladstone Boat Cove. It's the Gladstone first quarter. Eldon, 2 receivers out to the right in the shotgun. Going to run a little option.
Nice
pitches it out across the 40, 35. Green grass at the 30. Trying to turn the corner at the 25. Tight roping his way all the way up to the 23-yard line. A Martin Medal first down for Drayden DeLong.
Yeah, that was beautiful execution of that pitch right there. Nice pitch relationship. Got the ball, perfect timing. Off down the field you go.
Drew Hines taking over the reins at quarterback this year, and he timed it well. He made sure that the DN kind of pulled the corner before he pitched it out, and
he read it well.
It was a lot of running room for DeLong. Back in the shotgun is Hines. 1 receiver split out to each side. He's got a back on either hip. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off. Trying to run behind the left guard. Fighting through 1 tackle, but taking on a Hornet just shy of the 20. Going to be a gain of about 3.
Well, Eldon's got some big boys up front, don't they?
They really do.
Golly.
I was trying to see who had the carry for the Mustangs. Still going to be getting used to. I will say these numbers stand out a lot better.
Oh, yes, from what they had before, yes.
So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. 2 receivers out to the right, a back on either hip of Hines in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off, but Fulton is all over it.
Good defense right there by Fulton.
Man, Colin Brisbane tried to run the counter left to right, and Fulton met him in the backfield. That's going to be a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, it looked like Fulton stunned right into that play.
It'll be 3rd and 13. Now, I will say this. These are 2 run teams. You're on Fulton's side of the field. It's 4-down territory.
Yeah, you're 4-down territory, especially if Fulton's going to pack it in that tight.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not punting.
We're about to see some Eldon air raid. They go trips to the left, 1 to the right. In the shotgun is Hines. He's going to roll out to his left. Under pressure, turns back to the right. Facing a lot of pressure. Can he get away? He does at the 40. Sets his feet, fires up the sideline. Just too hot to handle. He was looking for Kean Dinwiddie. The tight end went off his hands, and we'll see what the Mustangs do here.
That's a nice job by Hines to avoid all that pressure and get back over this direction, man. That was a good job.
He is elusive and just a junior, so nice knowing you'll have him for this year and the next.
That's a lot of maturity right there at the quarterback position.
So 4th and long here for the Mustangs. Wow, this new hotspot works a lot better. That is fantastic. Okay, 4th and long for Eldon. On the 26-yard line, 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Hines in the shotgun. It looks like he's got DeLong on his left hip. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. Uncorks one, it's tipped and falls incomplete, and that may have been the best outcome because Fulton was thinking interception.
Yeah.
But if you're Eldon, you don't really lose anything there.
No, I'll tell you what, Eldon did a decent job up front. They had a good 3-second pass block by all their front 5 right there. They had a kid come late, but after 3 or 4 seconds, that's all you can do. But Eldon did a nice job on that, even though it wasn't complete.
By the way, a reminder for you, as I mentioned, for Sales in Action tonight, if you'd like to keep up with School of the Osage as they battle with Bolivar, you can catch that game at MoSportsZone.com. Also going on tonight, the Camdenton Lakers in action. We have that one for you. Warrensburg now on our stream. Lots of action going on at MoSportsZone.com. Fulton will take over at the 25-yard line, their own 25. In that tight formation, once again, a little motion. They're going to hand it off, a little left-to-right action. In the backfield, cuts him down low. Great tackle for a loss on the play. Drayden DeLong. He'll play both ways and make a play both ways, as it's going to be a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, and that's tough if you're Fulton because, I mean, I've only watched a series of them, but they don't look like they're built to make up long yardage.
Well, Jason, I know you're an old school kind of football player. DeLong went low, put his shoulder in the hip of the running back. There was no getting away from that.
That's the old way of tackling right there, not the new age stuff we're teaching.
Once again, tight formation. Grabowski under center. Nobody outside of the tackles. Little motion from the wing back. Instead, rolling out Hrabowski, looking to throw, uncorks one down the left line, and he may have had a man, but just overthrew him.
Well, I'll tell you this. Whenever you see teams that line up like Fulton's doing, that's the danger. They'll probably only throw the ball probably 5 times this game. But the danger is they may score on 4 of them because you get so sucked into that run constantly.
Now, what I will say, though, Colin Brisbane showed off some closing speed there.
Yeah, he did.
His man got him beat by about 3 steps. By the time that pass was there, it was a 1-step gap. That was not scoring even if it was completed. I think Brisbane was going to have him at the point of the catch.
Yep, I agree.
I do have questions tonight, though. The Fulton cheerleaders doing a wonderful job with the band. I don't know what's up with the reflective vest.
I don't know, man. There's so much road construction all over mid-Missouri right now. They might be up there getting ready to go do the night shift on our roundabout back in Versailles.
That very well could be. It's going to be.
I hope somebody is.
3rd and 13 for the Hornets in the shotgun for the first time tonight. And you can tell they're not familiar with it because a penalty flag comes out on the snap from the back judge. And it's going to be a false start. Well, no, it was not. Was that? What is that sign?
I was on Fulton. I just seen him point. I didn't see.
Well, what does this one mean, Jason? Is that the X across? Is it a legal formation?
I think maybe so.
Okay, well, like I said, I don't think.
You think after 23 years I'd know that, but I never really paid much attention to the officials either.
When a flag comes out, I just automatically assume you know a lot.
I'll have to ask my son. He is now a football official from Michigan.
Wow, Big Mike.
He probably doesn't know either.
Big Mike's like, I think it was a travel.
Yeah.
Oh, 3rd and
I'm proud
20.
of him. He's doing good.
3rd and about 20, and Fulton goes back to that tight formation as they are now backed up to their own 16. Eldon stacking the box. I think they're going to send some heat, and why wouldn't you? Going to, a little misdirection, but on the reverse, Eldon's got him pinned in the backfield. Can they make the play? Trying to turn the corner ahead to the 20. Gang tackled out of bounds, and I think there's a hold on the backside.
It's either a hold or they're going to get this guy over here, number 1, for hitting in the back. I'm not sure which one, but
well, Preston Wilder, the running back for Fulton, give him credit. When he got that on the reverse, he had nothing to work with, but was able to just use speed and elusiveness to make a little space and actually get a positive gain before the penalty. But
I think I'd take it. I mean, I make him push it back. I wouldn't decline it because I don't know if they can. I would. I'd make him punt from further back.
Well, Eldon will decline. That will make it 4th and 20 from, well, Fulton's decided.
Well, now we just magically.
How did they gain yardage?
I don't know, but.
That is not correct. It was awesome. 4th and 20 before the play. Now it's 4th and 14.
That is exactly where he was standing the whole time, too. So,
either way, it is.
That's a great penalty.
Oh, I see. Because he picked up yardage on the run. Never mind. That does make sense.
I got you.
So Fulton looks to punt. They will. The punt is away. Back to receive is Brisbane. It's going to take a hop, though, just past the 50. We'll roll forward to the 45, and that's where Fulton will mark it dead, where the Mustangs will start this drive.
Great field position.
I mean, Jason, right now, if you're Coach Davis, interim Coach Davis, you got to be pretty happy with your defense.
Yeah. They're playing good defense. The offense, they didn't get it in the end zone, but they looked okay. I think everything's going pretty good. It's tough without your head coach. I don't care how much preparation you do. It is tough without your field general being out there.
No, absolutely. 6:54 to play here in the Gladstone Co. Boat Trailer Sales first quarter of action. It's still 0-0. Once again, you can catch this game, MoSportsZone.com. It's also on the YouTube page. Cast it to the TV. You can watch it right from your couch. First and 10. Mustang's going to go to the ground and just tripped up, still able to fall forward for a short gain. If he hadn't got that ankle tackle, I think he had a little room to work with.
I was going to say, man, Fulton is packed in there so tight. If you can just get through that first level, you might be gone.
That was junior Colin Brisbane on the, well, they're going to give him no gain there. I thought he may have stumbled forward, but nonetheless, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs on their own 45-yard line. Just beautiful out here this evening.
Oh, man, it is perfect feeling right now. It's never like this on week 1.
Wow, Eldon spreading it out. They're going to go trips right, 1 to the left. Hines in the shotgun, halfback on his hip. Fakes the pitch. He's going to keep it, calls no number, and he's got a little space up the middle. Nice. Ankle tackle is all that saved him from pay dirt, but he still stumbles forward for a Martin Medal first down.
Well, Fulton wants to get everybody in the box in there and then stun as well, so that's not a bad play call against that.
I got to say, I'm really impressed with what I've seen out of Drew Hines early. He looks athletic.
Yeah, he kind of looks like maybe a little bit of that quarterback a couple of years ago that they may have had.
Are we talking about one Hunter Hess? You act like Eldon has a prototype quarterback they really like.
We don't want to put this, Hines there just yet, but he's moving pretty good with the ball and making some pretty good decisions.
You're telling me you're tall, you're athletic, and you can throw it? Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, that'll work.
New set of downs for the Mustangs in the shotgun. Hines, once
Look at
again,
that.
calling his own number, running behind the left guard. Going to be about a 9-yard gain before he's wrestled down, though. That was Chase Atkinson.
Well, if he's going to run the ball, if he 2 runs right there, you're getting almost a first down on each one. Yeah, keep going.
Hats off to Eldon. They just went straight Wildcat there, threw Atkinson back at quarterback, and said, well, let's see if you can do it tgue.
Well, they're seeing something they like right now. Let's see if they keep going back to it until they stop it.
Well, I think right now Eldon's line is winning this battle in the trenches.
Oh, they're big old boys.
Yeah,
I think that's why Fulton keeps trying to stunt that linebacker, but it's just not happening. Not getting through.
I'm waiting. They're giving no true safety help on the outside. Eventually, Eldon's going to try to take the top off this. But 2nd and 2, it's going to be a handoff, little stutter step. Fulton was all over it.
Run it till they stop it. Well, they stopped.
Yeah, by the time Brisbane got that handoff on the dive, there was already a D tackle in the backfield. That's going to be a couple-yard loss, but still makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. You got 2 downs to get it because I would not punt.
Your defense has shown they can stop Fulton. So Timmy Trumpet trying to get the crowd pumped up a little bit here. I thought he was mainly used for baseball, but guess I'm wrong. They've got 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. And the shotgun is Hines. Takes the snap. They're going to try a little option. He spins out of a tackle in the backfield. Tries to get across the 40. Uses his own man for a block. Across the 35. Drugged down from behind. That was close to a horse collar, but
he got the jersey more down there in the middle part. I don't think they're going to call horse collar on that unless you're up by the neck.
That is a tough spot. They're going to put him right at the 35, about a yard short. First off, Hines spun out of a tackle in the backfield. It would have been a sack for about a 2-yard loss.
He's got some he's elusive, man. He's got some good feet.
Jason, I'm not a football coach, and I'm not going to be pretend one, but 4th and 1, my O-line's been winning. I think right now you may just say, all right, big boy versus big boy. Let's win in the trenches.
Quarterback keep right here with a lead blocker.
Hines in the shotgun, back on either hip. 1 receiver out, 2 each side. 4th and 1 on the 35. Going to hand it off, running behind the right guard. He's got the 1st and more across the 30. A late flag comes out as he's ridden down at the 38. Brisbane picking up the yardage. But what was that flag in the secondary?
I'm going to bet we're going to get us a hold.
It's going to be a holding. That's a tough one at the very end of the play for the Mustangs.
Nice looking play, though.
That was beautiful. I didn't see. Did they pull somebody from the left side to free that up?
I don't think so. I think it was just an off-tackle play there, but I know what they think they saw as a hold. I don't think it was a hold, but
they saw. I did not see a hold, but also they're watching things I am not.
Yeah.
So instead, it'll be 4th and 6 for the Mustangs, and they say punt. Who punts when you're on the other team's side of the field?
You think the quarterback keeps it again?
I mean, it's been working.
He's only averaging 9 yards per carry.
4th and 6, trips right. Hines really bagged up. Maybe he is going punt formation.
Pooch punt.
Stepped it back, and he is going to let it fly. We've seen that before. It may have been tipped. It's going to be a short one. It's picked up at the 25. Little room for Fulton up the right sideline. They cross the 40. 45 to midfield. Spin move. Cuts it inside. Finally dragged down at the 40 of Eldon. Now, the punt got tipped at the line, wound up in the corner's hands.
Yeah.
No one expected it to be there. That's
normally those pooch punts, everybody just gets away from it. They don't really return those very often. But, yeah, you got to be aware of where the ball's at.
Yeah, great play made by the Fulton corner, and this is the best opportunity the Hornets have had here in the first quarter.
That's their best field position.
So we've got 3:10 to play in the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sale first quarter of action. Fulton will start their drive from the 39 of the Mustangs. Here's the thing, though. If you're Eldon, your defense has been stout. Doesn't matter if you're on your 39, their 39. If you can stop them like you have, it really doesn't change anything.
I don't panic. You're still just a little inside midfield. So far, they've been fine.
Fulton, shoulder to shoulder. You got 3 wings lined up behind the quarterback. I don't know if this would count as a wing tee or what you would say this is, but the right wing comes in motion. They pitch it to him. He tries to go up the gut, spins off a tackle, and is ridden down from behind. He'll pick up about 3.
That was a nice job of Brendan Wilson. I think he was that D end over here on this side. He did a great job of squeezing it down, just like your coach to do, man. You got to squeeze it down, keep everything inside of you, and he made that play.
Eldon has looked pretty stout between the tackles thus far.
Well, they better, because everything's been between the tackles with Fulton.
I'm just saying, if Eldon
They're playing in a box.
I think Eldon should go play in Versailles' conference for a little bit. They would fit in perfect
they would
over
love
there.
it, man.
The old Ozark Highlands, where the only rule is you got to run everything between the tackles.
D lineman on top of D lineman, they're all packed in sometimes.
It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Hornets on the 36-yard line of the Mustangs. Dabrowski under center. He's going to hand it off. Fullback trying to get to the outside.
Nice
Instead,
play.
it's a bear hug holding him up, and he spins forward for a minimal gain. Initial contact was Chase Atkinson.
That's just a good job of playing assignment football. Eldon's done their homework here.
I see Chase kind of walking over, like kind of angry. He did a great job. He held him up. Yeah, you couldn't complete the tackle. The other guy had momentum. You did your job. You held him up.
You got to get those other Mustangs over there swarming through the ball, gang tackling.
Because Chase is not a very hefty built kid.
No.
Looking at him, if he's 155 soaking wet, I'd be shocked. So he did a great form tackle and did what he needed to do. 3rd and 5, maybe 6 for Fulton on the left hash. Left wing comes in motion. Quarterback going to roll out, going to call his own number. Stutter steps. Oh, a good cut move. Make it 2 of them. Gang tackling, though, at the 30. He's going to be dragged down. Where do they spot this? I think he's going to be just short.
Yeah, about a yard short, I think.
Man, give him credit, as Cooper Hrabowski was trying to do everything he could. He jumped, he cut left, he cut back right, he spun, but by the time the Mustangs got a couple arms on him, that spin move doesn't work anymore.
Nope. They pulled that guard out there on that play. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but they had that pulley guard out there. I don't think if he would have turned around, if he'd have just kept going forward, I think they might have got that first down.
Big 4th down play here.
Foot to foot, straight ahead.
I don't see any world where Fulton throws this right. What are the officials going to talk about here?
Who knows?
There's no way they can respot this ball, right?
I wouldn't think. There wasn't no flag on the play, was there?
Boy, their placement was pretty phenomenal, too. They actually placed this on the 29. Fulton is calling for a first down here. I didn't think he got to the 29. I thought they stood him up at the 30.
Oh, wait, they did, didn't they? Yeah, that's...
Look at the placement. They're going to call for the chain game.
That ball was down on the 30 at best. Whatever.
Hey, I firmly believe sometimes that fires a defense up because they're going to give them the first down when this comes out.
The stick is located. The stick is right on the 30. You got the ball on the 29.
Yeah. So if they get this, I always think back to that South Carolina game when Jadeveon Clowney was there, and South Carolina clearly gets the stop on 4th down. The chain comes out, measures it, and it still is a stop with the chain, and they give him the first down.
Yep.
And the coach told Clowney, get me the football back. Clowney met the halfback in the backfield with the hardest hit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a play, wasn't it?
Well, they're going to bring the sticks out here.
Wow,
Let's get a measurement.
Should be short. That ball is spotted.
Like I said.
So left is right, right is left, up is down, down is up. So.
They were going to, I knew the second they stopped that, they were going to get that first down. But, hey, it's a Martin Medal first down for the Hornets.
If Eldon needed a little extra motivation, use that.
So we'll see if this Eldon defense can come up big here. And we talked about it earlier. There is some beef on the line for this Eldon defense. They're big old boys.
Man.
Just trying to see some names here. You got Thatcher Brown and Isaiah Abbott. Oh, man, they're just sophomores and juniors down there.
They're young.
This is a sophomore?
This is a young team. This is a young team, what I've been hearing.
Big old sophomore. All right, 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Trying to pitch it out, following the guard. Swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. A great job right at the line. Christian Sanders, the senior D lineman, just engulfed him.
Number 3, Chris Pittman.
They're going to give Pittman a 2-yard gain, though.
Brings up 2nd down.
That was a great job, though, Sanders. I got to give a lot of credit. Eldon tackles clean. The way they go in, initial point of impact, really wrap you up and use their body weight to bring you down. I love the way they are form tackling tonight.
Yeah, getting to the ball, getting it done.
2nd and 8 for Fulton. With this, like I said, I'm just going to say it's a wing tee. Under center, a little movement right to the left, and whistle is blown. Crowd goes crazy for a completed pass. However, the whistle was blown 2 days before that. Eldon's guys had stopped running. Brisbane was trying to flag down the receiver and let him know.
It is very easy to score when the defense stops.
Going to be an offside on the Fulton offense. That'll back them up 5. Or is it a 10-yard penalty in high school? Oh, now they're saying, I'm sorry, I went with the PA announcer. He said offside. It's a false start. Excuse me. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and just let the quarter expire. So as the Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales first quarter comes to an end, we have figured out absolutely nothing. We're tied up at 0 apiece. Second quarter coming up. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
In a world where energy powers your every moment, one company dares to go beyond keeping the lights on. Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is looking for new team members with manufacturing skills. If you have experience in welding, painting, cabinet assembly, and can operate a fork truck, then you can join a team that inspires progress. Change your future today at Hitachi Energy. Go to HitachiEnergy.com and click on careers.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
And we are back as we dive into the Seiden Stricker Nobe Partners second quarter of action. Jason, we talked in the pregame this was going to be a run-the-ball kind of game, and it's kind of lived up to the hype.
That's exactly what it was, and a very fast first quarter. Colton, I do have an update on the sales game right now. 14-0, Knob Noster with 4:33 left in the first quarter.
Okay, well, bit of a rough start for the Tigers.
Very young Tiger team, very young.
Hopefully Versailles can get some things figured out early in this one. It'll be 2nd and 12. Going to fake the handoff, rolling to the left. Nothing there as the Mustangs meet him in the backfield. It's going to be a sack for a loss, making the play for the Mustangs.
That's Wilson again, I believe, isn't it?
Brendan Wilson's been all over the place.
Well, once again, he is doing exactly as he is coached to do at that end spot. He's playing that position very well tonight. He's in the right place at the right time.
I'm just saying right now, that was a great play by Wilson, and that's definitely going to be one of our nominees for the Shed Batting Cage play of the game later on in this one.
Got to give the D-line coach, whoever it is, some little credit there because that's a pretty disciplined play right there, and he's made a few of them already tonight.
It's a big play, bringing up 3rd and now 17. Tight formation in motion. They're going to go with a handoff running to the left side, trying to get to the outside, and he is ridden out of bounds by Wilson. He picks up 2, maybe 3 for his troubles. That's going to make it 4th and about 15.
Yeah, I think Wilson's going for all conference in the first game of the year.
Well, he's
been on every play almost.
He's on pace for about 25 tackles this game.
Yeah. Stretching it out. I mean, once again, playing defensive end, textbook.
So 4th and, I'm going to call it 15 because why not? For Fulton from the Eldon 34-yard line. I would assume the Hornets, well, I don't know what they'll do. I guess they might try throwing. A punt probably wouldn't do you any good here. Either way, they're going to stay with that tight formation. Wing T, so tight it almost looks cursive. Wing back, right, left comes in motion a little too much as the quarterback rolled out to throw, and the official says, sir, you went a little too early. No, they said that's an illegal formation. He agreed. That was a cursive T, not a standard T. You can only run the wing T if it is normal standard print.
I'm pooch putting it. I don't care. I'm pooch putting it.
You know what the phrase I hate the most is that I hear in the NFL now? When a quarterback on 4th down drops back and heaves it towards the end zone and gets picked off, and they call it an arm punt.
Arm punt?
Yes. Heard that in a Bills game. Josh Allen threw a pick, and they said, great job by Josh Allen with the arm punt. Like, it's not an arm punt, it's an interception.
That's a, good Lord. We're inventing words that.
Well, okay, it'll be 4th and 20. Fulton. Quarterback rolls out to the right. He is under pressure, tries to turn the corner. Great job coming on the secondary to make the play, dragging him down at the 32-yard line. It'll be about a 7-yard gain. But it didn't matter. It's a turnover on downs. Mustang defense gets the stop.
Yeah, great job by Eldon. Just keep everything in front of you is all you got to do on that.
Turnover on downs will bring up 1st and 10. For Eldon.
So Eldon doing what they need to do defensively here to start the Seidenstriger-Nobe Partners second quarter of action. Now can they get the offense clicking?
Even if you just hold off and kicked it all the way through the end zone, they get the ball, at the 20? I mean,
yeah,
I would have punted.
Eldon going to line up back in the shotgun. Hines back there, looks like on his right hip, he's got DeLong. 2 receivers out to his right, 2 to his left. In motion, they're going to throw it back, try to get a little space. Turning the corner, racing ahead to the 30. Ducking a tackler at the 25 to the 40, middle of the field. A hold going to come out as he fights all the way up to the near the 50. I can't talk. That was Colin Brisbane making the big play, but I think this is 2 big plays for Brisbane now. They're going to get called back.
That's bad, too, because that was a nice-looking play. Hines had a beautiful ball out there to Brisbane, man. That was a beautiful, beautiful, well-executed play. It's a shame it won't count.
Man, Brisbane got to be looking at his teammates going, guys, I've done a lot of running that didn't count for anything. Help me out here.
Yeah, what's the deal with me? Why are you all against me?
But I love that look from Eldon, showing a little different flex to this offense here.
Well, they're pretty good out of that formation.
And the beauty is, because that's a spot foul, it's going to be 1st and 12 now for the Mustangs instead of 10.
Yeah.
So Eldon now on their own 28-yard line. Going to go back in the shotgun is Hines. He's got, looks like Brisbane on one hip. DeLong on his other. Running to the right is Brisbane. He gets the corner, races ahead to the 35, takes on tacklers at about the 37. I don't know where they're going to spot him out of bounds.
It's a nice play. Turned the corner, got upfield.
Brisbane's got some wheels to him.
He does.
They're going to spot him at the 36, so that'll make it 2nd and about 5. So a nice gain, picking up 7 from Brisbane. I'm just waiting. Colin's going to get open space at some point in this game, and it's going to be a track meet at that point in time. Eldon going to split 2 receivers out to each side. Hines in the shotgun. He's got DeLong on his left hip. 2nd and 5. Hines takes the snap, looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to uncork one, trying to take the top off.
Oh.
No flag on the play. Good job by the secondary. He's trying to find Chase Atkinson. And
got to give him credit. That was good defense right there.
in coverage for Fulton. Running with him was Eric Winokur, just a freshman. Wow, and you can put a freshman in coverage like that with the #1 receiver.
Yeah.
You've done something right. So
I don't mind the play call because, you took a shot, tried to catch him off guard, but you still got a chance to pick up 5 yards for a first down now. So
3rd and 5. Eldon on their own 36-yard line. Trips right, 1 to the left. In the shotgun, Hines takes the snap. Little option, pitches it out to the left side. A little shimmy at the 35 to the 40, following a blocker, fighting ahead to the 45, keeping his feet churning all the way for a Martin Metal first down at the 47-yard line. Drayden DeLong.
That's a nice run right there. Tough run.
I love that Drayden, even at impact, he kept those legs churning. He was not going down without a fight.
I mean, I think Eldon's pretty confident. They can move this ball anytime they need to. I'd come back and go deep again.
Once again, Coach Davis in the pregame said it was going to be about physicality. Who controlled the physicality? Well, right now, Eldon is the more physical team.
They are the more physical. They just kind of hurt themselves with a few little mistakes here and there. Otherwise, they'd be up in this game.
That was a Martin Metal first down for these Eldon Mustangs. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line of the Mustangs. 2 receivers out to the right. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, behind the left guard across midfield. Taking on a tackler. Ball's lost out of bounds. Still, it'll be a nice gain picked up there by Colin Brisbane. He'll pick up, looks like 7, nearly 8.
Pretty good game.
You never like to see the fumble, but if you're going to fumble it, make sure you fumble it out of bounds.
New rule this year. It comes back. If you fumble it out, they got to take it back to the original spot now where the ball was fumbled.
That's right. So, well, still, it'll be a 6, nearly 7-yard pickup for Brisbane on first down.
I actually did the test instead of having all the other younger coaches do it for me this year, so I actually learned a couple things.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and the shotgun is Hines. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. No, he's going to keep it. Nowhere to go. Oh, he keeps it alive. How did he stay on his feet? Gets to the outside. He's got a first down and more at the 40, ahead to the 35.
Wow.
The way down to the 37-yard line. A little flex at the end. I see you, Drew Hines.
This Hines kid's got a little something to him, man.
He's got a fire to him.
He's got feet. He's got feet.
That looked like that play was dead from the word go as Fulton's D-tackle met him in the backfield, and that D-tackle's probably got 75 pounds on Hines, if not more, and Hines didn't really seem to care.
Yeah, it looked like a counter play. Eldon pulled their guard and their tackle on that play, and it looked like it just all got washed up, and he just came out and took off.
So a big Martin Metal first down for these Mustangs. They got a nice drive going all the way into Hornet territory. Still looking for the first points of this game for either team with 9:28 to play here in the Side Stricker Noby Partners second quarter. Two receivers out to the left in the shotgun, a back on either hip. It's going to be a handoff, running to the left side. Got blockers up front. Chance here at the 30,
nice
bouncing
job.
it outside to the 26 for Colin Brisbane. How about the blocking on the edge?
I was getting ready to give a little love to number 0, Cody Brown out there. He locked onto his defender, and he drove that kid totally out of bounds. And he's the reason that run was as good as it was there at the end. That's a nice job.
There are a few things as underrated as wide receiver blocking, but it can make or break a game.
Oh, it makes and breaks every play.
And I'm telling you right now, you want to make a cornerback think about his life decisions when a wide receiver face plants you into the ground. It doesn't seem like as much fun of a position anymore.
It's hard to sell receivers on stalk blocking in practice. They all hate it because they do it every day, but then you see it like that, and it's like, that's why you practice it, fellas.
Nice 6-yard gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 28-yard line. Trips right, one to the left, and the shotgun is Hines. Going to call his own number again, trying to shed a tackle. He can't get away from this one, and he's ridden down at the 31-yard line.
That's Atkinson back there. I switched it up that time. Give a little wildcat or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, Atkinson was the man.
Give credit to Fulton. They saw enough broken tackles and made sure they got him tied up. But it'll be 3rd and 9. So still, if you're the Mustangs, you got 2 downs to get this. You've been moving the ball well.
No worries, man. No worries. They're getting 8 or 9 yards, probably on average.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got a lot of options.
Yeah. Spread it out again. Go to that formation. It's been good to you so far.
Mustangs back to throw. Hines going to uncork one on the right side, trying to lead his man.
Ooh, that's a nice look.
That really was. He put the ball where it needed to be, but Brendan Wilson couldn't quite pull it in, so it's going to be 4th and 9 here for Eldon. It's been a nice drive. Really don't want to see this thing fall flat.
Nope. I'm surprised they actually did that. I thought they might try to run that one, at least pick up 5 or 6.
I kind of wonder if part of the idea there is you leave it in the hands of Hines. If he sees a running lane, he can take it. Otherwise, he's got the option to throw there.
I'll spread it out and let him keep it on this one.
I agree, because it's going to be one safety high for this Fulton secondary. They're playing run all the way, split one receiver out to each side. Actually, one comes in motion. Hines back to throw. It's a screen.
Nice.
Eldon's got something going here across the 25 to the 20. Finally brought down at the 15, and Fulton is lucky that's not 6. Eldon ran that screen beautifully.
That's a beautiful play call in that situation right there, too.
That is a Martin.
Case IH has proven its harvest leadership with more than 100 years experience. Crown Power and Equipment is proud to offer the industry's largest. Case IH has proven its harvest leadership with more than 100 years experience.
Whenever you got them, 4th and long, and then something like that just kills you if you're the defense.
8:07 to play. Eldon is threatening to put points on the board early in this one. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hines in the shotgun. He's got DeLong on his left hip. Takes the snap. He's going to give it to DeLong. DeLong behind the right guard. Finds space. Gets across the 10. 5. Touchdown, Mustangs. So I can see that was getting a little hot.
Never. I was going to say.
Wasn't sure if we were looking for a flag or what. Did I just quiet down or what am I doing here? There we go. So the touchdown will stand. Hate to see an injured Hornet out there.
Yeah, it kind of scared me for a minute there.
But that will be 6 on the board for the Mustangs as they score first in this one.
Great job on DeLong finding the hole, but great job for that Eldon line up front. I mean, that was a cakewalk. I mean, that was beautiful.
Eldon winning the battle in the trenches early, and it looks like they're going to line up for the extra point attempt here. I actually don't know who their kicker is. I need to find that on here.
Number 34, that is Hayden Dugan.
All right, Dugan for the extra point attempt. Clean snap, good place. Kick is up, but there was movement early, which is okay because he hit the left crossbar.
Yeah. Well,
here's the thing. I still believe you should somehow get extra points for hitting that. That's way tougher than putting it between.
If you call your shot, you should at least get something.
So Eldon going to be backed up here. But once again, it didn't go anyway, so you don't really hate it.
No, it's a good penalty if you're them. You actually benefit from the penalty.
Believe it or not, that was on purpose. His teammate's like, man, I think he's a little nervous. I want to give him 2 looks at this. So a second extra point attempt. This time it'll be from the 14. Good snap, good place. Kick is up. And the extra point is good. Mustangs strike first. It was Drayden DeLong getting him on the board early here in the second quarter. We'll come back with more. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere a MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
And now I can hear more.
All right, we are back here in the Side Stricker Nobe partner second quarter of action. We even got Britt's mic turned on. Eldon strikes first in this one. They go up 7-0 on about a 14-yard scamper from Drayden DeLong. Jason, that was a great drive from the Mustangs.
That was a great finish to that drive with the screenplay, and then just pounded it right up the middle for 6 there at the end. So great finish for the Mustangs.
Ensuing kickoff going to be fielded by Fulton at the 24. Up the middle, trying to bounce to the outside. Special teams corralling the return man. He spins out of it. Nowhere to go.
Great job, Eldon, getting there.
Great job. It was Cody Brown on the play, as well as getting his nose in there. Nolan Kidd, a freshman.
Youngster getting it done.
That's a good way to get noticed by the coaching staff. You go out there as a freshman, make some plays on special teams.
Yeah, that'll get pointed out and filmed tomorrow. I guarantee it, and he'll be celebrated for that as a freshman. That's a pretty cool deal.
So Eldon, a big opportunity here. You struck first. If you can get a stop, get this ball back, do something before halftime, because Fulton, I believe, received the ball first to start this game, so the Mustangs will get it back to start the second half. And just a beautiful night here in Fulton, Missouri. I mean, it is gorgeous. Be 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their own 32-yard line. Staying with that tight formation, reverse to the left side wingback. He's got a gap up the middle. Trucks ahead to the 40, takes contact, dives ahead. It'll be close to a first down. They'll say he is just shy at the 41-yard line of the Hornets. So it'll make it, oh no, excuse me, they do give him a Martineau first down.
Whoa.
Huh. Okay.
All right.
The chains move again. Wow, that is deceptive when they start their chant. Wow, I had to think about that one. I didn't know what was being said right there. Huh. That is a slick paint job on that Callaway County EMS ambulance. I did not, they even painted the wheels. Look at that.
Yeah, man, that thing looks like it's race ready.
I feel safe if it came to save me.
You would?
Yeah.
No matter what the injury, Britt would just pop up. Oh, wow, that looks nice.
You don't want one of those old Ghostbuster-looking ambulances. You want one of these new trendy paint job ambulances.
On 1st and 10. Little motion. It's going to be a pitch out to the wing back and immediately met in the backfield. Great job setting the edge by the Mustangs as they light him up at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, you're just doing a basic toss play. If Eldon just stays home and does their assignments, I mean, this is going to be tough to move the ball on them. Misdirection stuff and kind of the little reverse play is about the only success Fulton's had on the offensive side of the ball tonight.
They're going to say he got a positive gain. I really thought he got met in the backfield, but I'm
learning that I'm cockeyed, apparently, because everything looks off by a yard or two to me, but I don't know.
So 2nd and 9 for the Hornets. Again, staying tight in that. I'm just sticking with wing T. Under center, hard count. Mustangs don't flinch. Another hard count. Kind of a weird place to go hard count, but whatever.
Yeah.
And a timeout going to be called by the Hornets.
Weird place and a weird down.
Lloyd Meltz Automotive timeout. I tell you what, we'll take the break as well. 5:58 to go in the second quarter of action. Eldon leads 7-0. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling. For reliable products offered by reliable people, call DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
Looking for a new place to call home? Dunn Property Management is now taking applications for move-in ready new construction units in Eldon. Enjoy hassle-free living with rent that includes snow removal and lawn care. Locally owned and operated, Dunn Property Management offers a full-time maintenance staff and office manager, so you're always taken care of. Close to churches, shopping, and parks, your perfect home is waiting. Stop by 1203 South Business 54 in Eldon or call 573-569-1200. That's 573-569-1200 for Dunn Property Management.
Second quarter, halfway through, 5:58 to play. Mustangs lead 7-0. Fulton with the ball on their own 43-yard line. You hear the Eldon defensive coaching staff calling out what they see. And a good job relaying it to the team down there. And this tee, they're going to fake the pitch out. Quarterback back to throw. He tries to go over the top, but good coverage by the secondary of the Mustangs. That, I mean, you were throwing to a receiver in a phone booth, basically.
Yeah, Christopher Johnson's all over it.
I love Christopher Johnson was all over it. Colin Brisbane was the other safety back there and kind of gave the little, I don't know what the celebration they do. It's like a sword and a sheath on your hip or what. Oh, wait, that's a seat belt because they're saying they got you locked up. I forgot.
Oh, I'm so old. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I just love that it wasn't the corner that made the play.
I'm going to put the headset down and go get something to eat. So.
It was Brisbane celebrating a teammate. Nonetheless, Mustangs force the incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 9. 5:53 to go. Fulton on their own 43-yard line.
How do you know that stuff?
Man, I know a lot of useless facts. It's going to be a count. Oh, it's fumbled. Ball's on the ground. Mustangs have it on the 41-yard line.
That's the thing about tricky plays is sometimes you can out-tricky yourself. They just did.
Great job by the Mustangs to dive on it, and they've got the lead and possession. Good field position.
Yeah. You know, I hate to say it for Fulton, but if Eldon scores this, you going to tell me they've showed the ability to come back from 2 touchdowns?
I was going to say, we've seen them throw a couple passes. I don't think they've completed a pass downfield yet.
Coming back just from 1 touchdown will be tough with the style offense they're running.
So Eldon going to start this at the 41-yard line of the Hornets. Hines in the shotgun. A back on each hip. 2 receivers out to his right. He's going to hand it off, trying to follow the right guard. Shedding a tackle across the 35, piling ahead to the 33-yard line. Tell me if you've heard this name before. Colin Brisbane making another play.
Yeah, he's getting his. You're looking around to make sure there wasn't no flag on that one.
Man, that's actually going to be about an 8-yard run for Brisbane. He's having a good night. If you counted all the yards that got called back for penalties, he'd really be up there.
Yeah, he saw that hole. I mean, he got vertical quick.
He has some explosive speed to him. Once he can get north and south on you, you're in trouble. So DeLong lined up to the right of Hines in the shotgun. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Showing blitz is Fulton. DeLong takes on tacklers, and a good read by the Hornets as they shot the gap and met DeLong before he could get going. A late flag comes out, a very late flag. That's usually not good when it's that far at the end of the play. Going to come over and talk to the white hat. Say, sir, I just really felt like throwing that flag. I don't really have a reason, but it seemed like fun.
I think it would be fun. You know, just like reach in your pocket and just... It's really my favorite when it's pink out night and they have pink flags because pink's my favorite color.
Britt would be a terrible ref. She'd just randomly yell surprise and throw flags for no reason.
Like the poppers.
I don't like the color of your jersey. You're getting 5.
Well, this looks like it's going to go against the Mustangs, and I can tell you Coach Davis is not happy about it and wants to have a discussion with the official and says, hey, what happened? The play was done before you ever threw that flag. I don't know what they called. All I know is that is walking the Mustangs back a country mile. They go from the 33-yard line That's got to be some sort of unsportsmanlike because it takes them all the way back to their own 49.
It has to be.
I mean, that's a 15-yard penalty. It was an unsportsmanlike conduct.
And that's what you don't need. That's the only thing right now that can beat you is your own self, that kind of stuff.
Hear me out, Jason. It's 3rd and about 20. Yeah, about 20. I wouldn't mind seeing that screen.
Yeah, why not? Worked pretty good.
Especially if you can somehow get into the hands of Colin Brisbane instead. Mustangs say fine. Look at our shotgun package. Trips right, one to the left. Hines back to throw, some pressure. He's going to uncork it down the middle. Oh, what a play.
Man, I thought Atkinson was going to get it.
I did too, but instead, the quarterback, Cooper Hrabowski, in coverage, just got one hand back on it and slapped it down. He saved a big play for Fulton.
Got to give the kid credit, man. That was a big play.
And I will say, a good job by Hines. Even with pressure coming, he was able to put the ball where it needed to go. Just, secondary did what they needed to do. Eldon lining up. I think this is that shotgun package where they're actually going to go ahead and pooch punt it. And Hines is backing up to punt. We've seen this out of the Mustangs for years. No one back for Fulton. Kind of scrambling to get somebody there. He gets a good punt away, too. It takes a bounce at the 18. Bounces to the side. Going to roll to about the 10. Or 15, excuse me.
Atkinson making sure the Fulton guy's not going to get that ball. That was funny.
That's great. You love to see that. So the Mustangs, great punt. And it looks like it's going to back Fulton all the way up. Wait, what? That ball was sitting on the 15-yard line. How are they spotting this thing? Okay, never mind. The refs initially were walking up to the 20, and I'm like, I know that was on the 15.
Yeah.
So a nice punt to flip the field. So Eldon, not scoring the way they'd like to, but the thing is, when your defense is performing this well, you can control the tempo of the game. You do feel pretty good about things.
First and 10 for the Hornets from the 15-yard line.
A little scoring update from Versailles. Knob Noster 28, Versailles 0 with 7:50 left in the second.
Tough start to the season for the Tigers.
Awful young. I think they got a senior and a couple juniors, and the rest are all underclassmen. So
solid Knob Noster team there as well.
They're decent.
1st and 10 from the 15. They're going to try to run on the outside, shedding a couple ankle tackles, diving ahead, to the 20-yard line. That's going to be Chris Pittman on the carry for the Hornets. He'll pick up about 5. Some hard-nosed running there by Pittman. Looked like he might get stood up at the line of scrimmage, but
got a little bit more out of that than I thought. My eyes are really bad, apparently.
You and I are about on the same page there, I think.
I thought that was like a 2-yard gain.
So under 4 minutes to play here in the Side Stricker Nobe partner. Second quarter of action. Eldon leads 7-0. Reminder, if you're listening to this game and think, man, I wish I could see that. Well, you can. MoSportsZone.com and on the MoSportsZone YouTube page. 2nd and 5. Staying between the tackles. Splitting the defenders, running right up the gut before taking a pretty hard lick at the 28-yard line, but that'll be enough for a Martin Metal first down for the Hornets.
Fulton running that little tight reverse play once again.
Here's the problem. I don't know at this pace that Fulton could actually make it down the field before the clock expires.
No, that's the thing is you don't really have anything offensively here to get down the field quick.
Yeah, game clock at 3:15 now.
You haven't really showed anything for Eldon to not just get out of the box and just keep pounding the way back at you.
1st and 10 for the Hornets as we hit 3 minutes playing. Fulton may be okay with that. Maybe they want to take this thing to halftime this way. Wait, is Fulton in the shotgun? Fulton was in the shotgun, and they were so surprised that they called a timeout.
They surprised themselves.
Yeah, they walked out there, and the coaching staff said,
lost our minds. Call a timeout.
Whoa, this is different.
We have lost our minds.
That'll be a Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout. We'll take a break, come back with the final 3 minutes of the first half. Eldon leads Fulton 7-0. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
In the heart of the community, Lloyd Belt Automotive continues to grow, driven by their love for neighbors like you. With a large selection of premium, low-mileage vehicles, they're here to fuel your excitement. Their service department is staffed with top-notch technicians who are here for you. They service most makes and models with the care and precision your vehicles deserve. And every vehicle is washed and vacuumed before the keys are handed back to you. Live free. Go anywhere with Lloyd Belt Automotive.
Reaching your fitness goals doesn't have to be tough at Versailles Total Fitness. Tara Grantham is a certified personal trainer and registered occupational therapist who can help you reach your goals in a safe, efficient manner. Get your membership set up today and talk to Tara about training so you can take the first step in becoming a healthier you. Contact Versailles Total Fitness at 573-789-6800 Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 5:30 or see them in person at 131 North Monroe Street in Versailles. It's a weird night here at Fulton High School, but a great night, beautiful weather, and a big thanks to the whole staff here at Fulton taking good care of us tonight. By the way, we're close enough that I can say you're listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS for Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM, online, lakeradio.com. And the shotgun snaps, bobbled, it's on the ground. Eldon all over the quarterback. He keeps it alive, shimmy, shaking, and taking on defenders. He's still going to be hit for, man, he's still trucking forward.
Still going.
Finally going to be dragged down at the 28-yard line. Either way, it's a loss. Was not a clean snap. Maybe that's why they don't run out of the shotgun.
I'll tell you this, one of the reasons why he's not going down, not to take any credit away from him, but those Eldon boys are all grabbing hold of that ball, trying to rip and strip that thing with just 2 minutes left. They want that ball back.
Well, they know what we know, that Fulton can run this clock out without anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if they really want to take it to the half. 2:20 to play. Okay, how did he get positive yardage there? He was in the shotgun, bobbled it, and got... Okay, never mind. It's now 2nd and 9. I'm lost.
They just do it to make you ask questions, I think.
Back into that wing tee. They saw enough of the shotgun. They don't care to do that again. They're going to hand it off, go for the reverse. Oh, keeping it alive, bouncing outside across the 30, dragged down at the 35, maybe the 36, making the tackle. Brendan Wilson. We've said his name a lot tonight, too.
He's had his name called a couple times.
We're under 2 minutes to play. Oh, there is a flag.
That one came late there on the side, I think.
I just got a text. Apparently, shimmy shaking is the new phrase. I'm using that for football from now on.
Shimmy shake?
Shimmy shaking.
And what's that for?
Oh, quarterback. He was shimmy shaking his way through the
shimmy
defense.
shaking.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like shake and bake, like the chicken breading.
Oh, I thought you meant shake and bake like Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last.
The flag going to go against... Do they pick the flag up?
I don't know. I think they talked about it and just said, heck with it. Let's get out of that.
That's interesting. It was going to be a hold on the Hornets, but instead they'll pick it up and wind the clock, so Fulton gets a little bit of a free timeout out of that one. They pulled a Brit and just threw a flag because they could. So that'll be 3rd and 4 for the Hornets on their own 35. Mustangs going to try to get a stop here. Motion. They're going to hand it off, trying to run left to right, in the backfield. Space. He finds the first down and more. Got to that left side and trucked forward to the 45-yard line. That'll be a Martinetto first down for the Hornets with 1:30 to play.
That's a nice little play right there by Fulton. It's the most success they've had on that play, I think, tonight.
They are getting a little bit better look. They're running these crossing routes in the backfield with these 2 wingbacks.
But once again, one of your biggest game plays is like 7 yards.
Yeah, they're either running a sweep action with them or a reverse action each time, and that time they went to the reverse, and it paid off. They've also had big losses from, but once again, 1:15, they haven't crossed midfield. I don't know what the long-term plan is here for Fulton.
Well, if you struggle on offense, by running this kind of offense, you keep the score close, no matter what. Maybe a turnover decides it, or a big play.
Rolling out to try to throw. Mustangs get to the backfield, setting the feet, firing. Oh, no way.
Whoa.
Was that caught? What? How did that end? Did it fall incomplete?
It went incomplete.
Nearly.
That looked like something special there for a minute.
Nearly picked off.
And almost a great catch by the offensive player after that.
It went off the hands of Christopher Johnson. It was nearly reeled in by the receiver, but either way, falls incomplete. So maybe that's it. Maybe Fulton's plan was we're going to run, and hit you with a play action finally and try to sell out. But And heads-up play, by the way, by Hrabowski. He had pressure. He was able to avoid it, set his feet, and uncork one. But Eldon probably thinking, man, we should have had that pick.
They should have had it. Fulton probably should have. I mean, I thought that kid caught. I thought it was going to be one of those you got moss deals on Saturday.
Is that a xylophone, or what's that thing actually called?
That is, well, let me see. I'm a musical technician, so that is, yeah, let's call it a xylophone.
Cool. 2nd and 10.
It's a hammer piano. You hit it with those little hammers.
Rolling out to thrower, the Hornets looking up the left side. 50-50 ball. Finds the turf. Great coverage on the left side. Who else but Colin Brisbane?
They're actually not called a xylophone, but they... What are they?
Hrabowski got rocked on that one. He is slow to get up, and he I don't know what's going on there, but he's coming straight off the field. And not in a straight line either. I hope he's okay. There's no way they're leaving him in. No, they pull. He wanted to go back out there. He was coming over to get the play call from the coach, but you could tell he was not right. He got lit up by that Mustang pass rush, and I mean, he's still walking, holding his ribs, I think.
He's hurting.
You hate to see that. You don't want to see anybody hurt in this game, but it's going to be 3rd and 10. Fulton with the ball on their own 46 seconds left. I'm going to take a guess they're staying on the ground as they put the backup quarterback in, Josiah Thompson. Thompson under center. Snap is bobbled. He picks up, falls down on the exchange. Trying to get to the outside. Eldon gets to the secondary, gets into the backfield, takes him on at the 45, diving forward to the 47. And the Mustangs, they're out of timeouts, aren't they?
I think so. I'm not sure if I'm Fulton right now. Is he going? Is there? Yep, he's going back in. How do you pronounce that? Herbovsky?
Herbovsky is what I've been saying.
He's hurt. He's in there. I was going to say otherwise. I'd just take a knee and get out of
excuse me. Eldon did have a timeout left. They'll burn their Lloyd Bell automotive timeout. I keep forgetting. It's been Fulton that's burned through most of these timeouts here in the first half. So Eldon actually has 2 remaining. So it'll be 4th and 9 when we come back from this Lloyd Bell automotive timeout. Can Eldon get the stop on 4th and 9 and get the ball back with a little time left in the first half? You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
At Lake Regional Health System, excellence is everywhere, in the care of a nurse and the dedication of a doctor. As our pursuit of excellence continues, we're proud to announce our membership in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Their specialists and research supporting ours, because excellence lives here. Learn more at lakeregional.com/Mayo.
36 seconds remain in the Side Stricker Nobi partner. Second quarter of action. You look at that Hitachi Energy scoreboard, and the Mustangs lead 7-0, trying to take that lead into the half. Fulton trying to find some kind of offense. 4th and 9 on their 47. Do they go to the air? Oh, a good rush off the edge by the Mustangs. Got him in the backfield. It's just thrown up for grabs. The catch is made. Eldon there trying to bring him down, staying alive, and then the gang tackling arrives at the 40. What a play. And it all started with Agent Zero, Cody Brown, coming off the edge like he was shot out of a cannon.
He was all over it, man. I don't even know how they completed that ball. They're lucky that wasn't picked off and gone.
Man, first off, I'm sticking with Agent Zero. That was just, Brown timed that snap perfectly. The right tackle never had a prayer. Before he could get set, Brown had turned the edge on him. Herbovsky looked up from his drop back and was staring eye to eye with Cody.
Well, he got there as soon as the ball got in his hand.
26 seconds and 2 timeouts for the Mustangs on the 43-yard line of Fulton. Can they do something with it? 2 receivers out to each side in motion. The refs didn't like the motion. And Colin Brisbane was the receiver in motion. He ran about 30 yards before the flag came out, and he's like, guys, what is the deal? Every time I run any distance, someone throws a flag. False start. Somebody, I didn't see anybody move.
I didn't see anything other than motion.
All right, well, game plan probably remains the same as it'll back the Mustangs up now to the 47-yard line of the Hornets. 26 seconds to go, 2 timeouts in your pocket. And a reminder, things do stop for a first down. The clock stops in the shotgun. Hines takes it. He's going to pitch it out to the flat. Oh, good cut move inside across the 45, trying to get outside, barreling ahead to the 44. Off the reception, that was DeLong as he'll pick up, about 6. Mustang's going to have to burn a timeout there. You're all right. You only have 18 seconds left. You're trying to, it's one of those where you want to do something and give yourself a chance, but you also don't want to throw a pick, give a pick 6. That is a Lloyd Bell automotive timeout, by the way.
I'm setting that screen up if I'm Eldon. Maybe run one more play, try to set that screen.
So 18 seconds remain in this first half, and the updates we've gotten out of our sales were not looking good for the Tigers. Oh, Richard. The text that I get, let me tell you, such a great guy, though. Richard Gray is my coffee dealer.
Coffee dealer.
Yes, I have a coffee dealer. Yeah, let's go over there.
Than a drug dealer.
Is that some of that lingo like seatbelt and all that stuff you were talking about?
No, that's we do coffee with Colton on Tuesday mornings when we can.
Yeah, I have a powdered sugar dealer. Is that what that is that what the same thing?
So back to the football game now. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left, and the shotgun is Hines. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. 18 seconds remain in the half. Hines back to throw. He's got some time. He's going to roll to the right, keeping his head downfield. He's got a man. If he can get it to him, and he does. Brisbane gets popped at the 25. Brisbane holds on to it. It will stop the clock because it was a first down. Mustangs now up to the 25-yard line after the Martin Meadow first down. You're close enough. You can take a shot at the end zone.
Oh, they called timeout.
Oh, that too. Brisbane's tough, man.
Good breath, kid. That was a nice play. Hines, I mean, seriously, this kid is running, using his feet, being patient, found the open man. Good job on the receiver for sticking with him so he could find him.
Another Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout. The Mustangs are out of timeouts now, which with 8 seconds left in the half, you don't worry about it. You're taking shots in the end zone right now. So, I mean, this is I don't want to say a huge opportunity for the Mustangs, because the nice part is if you fail, you ran the clock out and you went to halftime with the lead, and you get the ball back second half. Now, if you're Fulton, the danger zone is if Eldon scores before this half closes and has the ability to go up 3 with what your offense has shown, they could close the door on this game early in the third.
Yep. I'm assuming Eldon does not have a field goal kicker, right?
Well, they do. We've seen the extra point kick. I don't know how deep his range is, but I mean, they have somebody kicking extra points, so field goal's possible. And I don't think Eldon cares about that. Instead, 1 safety high, 2 receivers split out to each side, and the shotgun is Hines. Man, they're going press coverage, too.
That 1 safety. Oh, mercy.
He's cheating left.
Mercy.
Brisbane with a head of steam, running left to right. Hines, he sprints around the package, throws off his right foot, looking in zone. Oh, and a 50-50 ball falls incomplete, but he gave his man a chance right about at the goal line. I don't mind it, though.
No, I don't either. And all you're asking for is a shot to score. And they got that. They did a great job.
You didn't turn it over. You ran the clock out. You went to the half with the lead, and you gave yourself a shot.
Yep.
We've played 2. Eldon leads 7-0. Your Hy-Vee halftime show is coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Polylift boat lifts. In 1975, Gerald Ford was president, gas was 53 cents a gallon, and Saturday Night Live debuted. It's also the year Polylift Boat Lifts was born. 50 years later, Polylift is still the best boat lift you can own. Trust Polylift, built with quality and integrity for 50 years. Remember, for the last 50 years and the next 50 to come, you know what they say.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales. Do you need a trailer to get your boat out of the water? Maybe just a replacement trailer. Or considering selling your boat and you know a trailer will help get it done. We carry 11 lines of high-quality boat trailers, and if we don't have what you need, we also build our very own line of custom aluminum boat trailers. Thanks to everyone that's been by or just heard of us and gave us a referral. From my family to yours, we can't thank you enough.
It's your land, your tractor, and your time to save. Built for any task, a John Deere compact tractor can handle it all. Right now, enjoy 0% financing, cash rebates, and hard-to-beat offers only at Seidenstricker Nobe. Designed to last and trusted for generations. Mow it, move it, dig it, and get it done. Visit us at snpartners.com. Seidenstricker Nobe, your partner for the land.
Offer valid through 10/31/2025. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Welcome to the Hy-Vee halftime show here on KS95 Sports. A lot of things get said off air, and to be frank, I'm glad none of you can hear any of them because I don't know if we'd have a job anymore. Good half for the Mustangs, especially that Eldon defense, as they were able to pitch a shutout for the first half. And honestly, I mean, Fulton had one drive. They moved the rock a little bit, but still Eldon was able to stop Fulton from ever getting any true momentum.
Yeah, I mean, so far Fulton's best play wasn't even on offense. It was that kick return.
Yeah.
That was their biggest play so far to even, to speak of. They've had a little bit here and there, but Eldon's had their number. Eldon's done their homework. I got to give a lot of credit to Brendan Wilson playing that DN spot. He made a lot of plays. Eldon, I mean, you could tell this is responsibility football when you play a team like Fulton like this that does all that stuff in the backfield in those little tight formations. The Eldon kids are staying home and doing their job, and they haven't really been hurt by anything to speak of.
No, and I got to give a lot of love to Drew Hines, the junior quarterback out there, man. I wouldn't have known that this was his first, go about as a starter if you hadn't told me. He looks very composed back there.
Looks like a veteran QB back here, man. He's patient. He uses his feet. He doesn't make mistakes.
He scrambles like an old pro. He can throw off the run really well. Like, I think Drew Hines is going to have a solid 2 years as a starter here in Eldon. And
that kid's going to get better and better each game. I mean, he's going to be, by the end of this season, he's going to be something else.
Yeah, and shout out to the big boys up front. Coach told us before the game, this is going to be a battle in the trenches.
Yeah.
And it absolutely has been. And I'm just saying the battle has, and the battle has been won by the Mustangs, no doubt about it. They are dominating the trenches right now. And it's one of those that Coach said the name of the game was physicality. I don't mean this in a bad way. Nobody's cheating, nothing like that. Fulton wants this to be a dirty, physical, old-school football game. The kind where you leave with bruises and you're exhausted, and it's a low-scoring game. Eldon basically said, cool, sounds like a great Friday night to us. Let's show you how we do it back home.
Yeah, they can get down in the gutter and slug it out as well as anybody. I mean, Eldon's always had tough kids. I don't care what decade you're talking about, but no, Fulton, I mean, the name of the game is run the ball, run the clock, keep the score low. One turnover from Eldon, one fumble, one pick, one special teams play. They're back in this game. And I got to give Fulton credit, too. They're executing everything the way they wanted to as well. Yeah. They're only down by one touchdown, and you cannot tell me they have not been dominated in that first half.
No, that's
by Eldon, and that's the name of the game. That's what you do by running that style of offense and playing that way.
By the way, I just got to throw this out here. If by chance the parents of Brendan Wilson and Colin Brisbane are listening right now, have an ice bath ready for your kids because I think they've made about 47 plays a piece. I mean, I've watched Brendan put some pretty hard hits on a few kids, and I'll give Colin credit. He's ran about 4.5 miles that didn't count from penalty flags, but on top of that, he got popped a couple times and bounced right back up like it was nothing.
Yeah, well, their parents ought to sit together for the next 2 years in the stands because they're going to have a lot of great moments together watching their two boys. Well, because that's going to be a nice connection to see over this season and next season as well.
I think you mean Hines and Brisbane. If they let Brendan play for 2 more years, it might be frowned upon because he's a senior. So, but I mean, if you can get away with it, all the more power to you, I suppose. Mind you, this is a big game for both these squads because this is a district matchup. As the districts came out this morning, Eldon in a very familiar district. They're going to see Hallsville in their district. They're going to see School of the Osage in their district. This Fulton squad is in their district. So, it's one of those you look at and you're like, hey, there's some good teams in this district, but I fully believe Eldon is capable of finishing in the upper half of this district and giving themselves a good chance at it. So could be a competitive one.
Yeah.
Tigers, let's just call a spade a spade. Tigers got the tough draw in their district as there's this school in the area that I hear is decent at football. Blair Oaks is in their district.
They're decent at everything.
Yeah.
Up 42-14 on a very, very solid Maryville team right now.
The Spoof Hounds.
Very likely Blair Oaks is going to be in the state championship hunt.
I don't know what a
Spoof Hound is a mythical creature from Greece that I don't have no idea.
Dude, I was so sold on that.
I know. I was getting ready to tell you a whole story. I couldn't even line it myself anymore. I had to quit.
But yeah, that is Maryville's mascot,
Spoof
right?
Hound. Yeah. Spoof Hound.
But
go figure.
Blair Oaks, I mean, they are.
Well, they have Bearcats up there at Maryville as well at the college.
Dog.
What's a Bearcat?
A Bearcat?
It's a dog.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a spoof hound. It's
well,
a dog.
yeah, it's got a hound in it, but what's the spoof? But what's a Bearcat?
I don't know what a Bearcat is.
I don't either.
I'm not a cat person.
I don't know where they pick their mascots. Then they got Griffins up there at St. Joe nearby, so I think that whole corner of Missouri is just off.
They're ugly.
That's a bear cat?
Yeah,
it's a real
yes,
thing?
it's a real thing.
Oh, my gosh. That is a terrifying mascot. I don't want to meet a bear cat.
50 years old when I learned that the bear cat is real. Now you find me a spoof hound, and I'm out of here.
By the way, this is the kind of elite sports coverage you can get here at KS95
This is what you get down here at the
Its
Ozarks.
real name is the Binturong.
The
what?
The Binturong.
I don't even. You made that up. I apologize.
It's a tree-dwelling mammal.
Brittany went
Southeast
to Versailles.
Asia.
I thought she was smarter than this.
Oh, it's like a mongoose. That's so
Is
cool.
that a
All right,
goose
so
or
now the train is
You don't know what a mongoose is?
No.
Did you never watch, what was the movie? Ricky Tikki Tabe?
No.
The mongoose that fought. Oh my gosh, Britt, we've got so much to teach you.
Okay, I thought it was a goose. A goose is a bird.
Listen, halftimes didn't used to be 20 minutes, folks. We used to be able to just talk about sports and get through the half. Now we got to talk about what animal mascots are actually real, and that's why do you have that? Okay, nonetheless, still not the worst. I will say, and I'm not hating on this school, the worst mascot in all of Missouri, I will forever believe, is the Cupies. It's a naked baby as their mascot.
Yeah.
That is a terrible mascot, and I've always thought that. Great school. They always have a great program. Just never cared for the mascot. Just my personal opinion. You can find out more about the Animal Planet when we come back with the Hy-Vee Halftime Show as Eldon leads Fulton 7-0. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
No pressure, low prices.
Hi, this is Jason at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camdenton. I want to tell you about our award-winning collision repair department. We can repair any make or model and make it look like new. Our staff is second to none and works hard to get you back on the road as fast as possible. We offer free transportation for your convenience and peace of mind during the repair. Come see us today for all of your collision repair needs at Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC in Camden.
No pressure, low prices. That's the way we do it. Shop Hewlett. ShopHewlett.com.
End of summer savings are here. Fire up the grill with special recipe brats. 8 for just $10. Kraft cheese, 2 for $5. Coke or Pepsi 12 packs, only $4.99. And don't miss juicy peaches, just $1.98 a pound. Celebrate the season with Star Spangled Savings at Hy-Vee.com and in Osage Beach, Jefferson City, Columbia, and Springfield.
Shop Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Last year's success doesn't always carry over. Just ask anyone who's ever played fantasy football and regretted their first-round pick by week 2. But if you ask Kubota, continuing last year's success is a guarantee. Like the Kubota SVL 97-3 skid steer loader. Last year's SVL 2 was the best-selling in America, and this year's is only better. A more comfy all-in-one cab and 7-inch touchscreen to monitor everything. Check it out at Crown Power and Equipment. Passion, power, performance. Crown-power.com.
Welcome back to the Hy-Vee Halftime Show, our Animal Planet edition today, where we've covered mythical creatures and animals we didn't know existed. Here on this Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC broadcast, Mustangs lead 7-0 after a half of physical running football. I mean, that kind of sums it up. Both these teams.
1930s football being played tonight.
Honestly, somewhere Hank Strahan and those kind of guys are pretty thrilled about this kind of game. Oh, man, beautiful facility here at Fulton High School. And once again, I feel bad. I forget the athletic director's name. I wonder if it's actually in this pamphlet. It very well might be. But they were nothing but nice. I reached out to them earlier in the week, and, I mean, they were just super accommodating on everything. I don't actually see a name on here. But nonetheless, the entire staff here at Fulton was just extremely helpful. And, I mean, greatly appreciate how kind they were through all of this.
Yeah, nice setting, beautiful night, nice and cool. Man.
Oh, man.
Friday night in Fulton.
Coach Griffin, if you are by chance watching or listening to this, we look forward to having you back on the field next week. Next week, our two teams come together as we will talk. the athletic director here. At least that's what it says online. So thank you, Mr. Walk. But yes, we will have both of the teams we cover facing off against each other, as it will be the Eldon Mustangs and the Versailles Tigers. Is that one at Versailles this
yes.
year?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Versailles.
Yeah, as we were at Eldon, and that was a close game last year.
Last year, that was a big moment for us last year.
Did Eldon hold on to win that one?
Held on.
It was a goal line stand that kind of decided in that one, but as the Mustangs, they're up 7-0. We'll see how the second half plays out for them. The Tigers, a tough way to start the season with a Knob Nostra squad that came ready, as we're up here at MoDOT night at Fulton High School. I don't know what it is, but they have on all the road crew vest. We've been debating in between breaks. It's just construction themed.
Or maybe neon, because the neon wigs.
I'm telling you, we got like 4 roundabouts being built, and I think they just decided, hey, we've got a good ag program here. We've been, working on our ag mechanics. We're going to put the kids to work.
Maybe get some cones.
Good experience.
Yeah, maybe they're the ones Jason pointed out.
Orange barrels.
Yeah, it's impressive. They actually probably built this field.
I love the Barrel Man.
The Barrel Man. Barrel Bob. That's his name. Yeah. Oh, man, there was something I was so ready to talk about, and, my whole train of thought just got derailed. Mizzou got things underway last night with a tight-fought game with Central Arkansas. Mizzou was up 61-0 with 20 seconds left in the game before Central Arkansas found their way on the scoreboard. But, yeah, Mizzou, nice start. Next week, they play this team. Oh, my gosh, that kid has R2-D2.
What?
You see that kid's got R2-D2? We're not talking a little one. That's like a 2.5-foot tall R2. Yeah, get a shot of that, Britt. Oh, you can't. The railing's in the way. Huh, that is so cool. All right. Well, that's how easily I'm distracted here tonight, folks. If you're listening, once again, quality broadcasting going on.
I think he's just stealing a trash can.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. Is that? No, it is R2-D2.
No, that's R2-D2.
I thought it was a popcorn bucket or something.
I don't know.
That'd make a cool popcorn.
What's the other guy? Well, that's one of those things. Xylophone stick holder.
Yeah, okay. Hey, didn't you have some kids to shout out, Jason?
Oh, yeah. For Eldon and Versailles here. Coach Kyle Nowalski at Versailles, the girls and boys golf coach, said that Boonville had it was a girls golf had their first tournament at Hale Ridge for the Boonville Par 3 contest. I guess they modified the course for Par 3s. There were 71 girls and 17 teams. Eldon won it as a team by 1 shot over California.
Wow.
The highest their highest was Haven Evers, who finished 4th. Versailles did pretty well as well, finished 9th as a team. And our highest individual player was Kiana Mims, which that explains why she wasn't in class today, skipping school. But pretty good day overall for both Eldon and Versailles, considering there were 71 girls and 17 teams in that Par 3 tournament. So would you like to get off work or school all day long and just go play Par 3 golf?
And that would be great. I don't know, man. If you've ever played golf with me, you would understand why it might not be a good thing.
The worst day of golf is always better than the best day of work.
That's honestly true. No, congratulations to those kids, though. That is awesome. I'd love to see some success.
I love the fact that we got the girls golf program going. There's some excitement in it. There's a lot of great kids in it. I just like seeing those girls talk about it, and they love it.
Tell you what, you want to see some golf. I'm telling you right now, a girl that if we scrambled together, I think she'd beat us. Mia Rowland over in Stover.
Yeah, well, he mentioned Mia. What was it?
She took second, I think.
He mentioned Mia.
I think she took second is what I saw.
That girl, there's playing golf. And
Stover did not place as a team. They just didn't have enough players for a team score.
Yeah.
But the highest individual they had was Mia Rowland, who tied for second.
That girl.
Good job, Mia. She's a great kid, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And basketball, too. We've seen her coming up in basketball as well.
Yeah, she can shoot the rock, no doubt about it. But that's, man, it's wild that football's here, basketball on the horizon. Get to see Handy Andy and his girls out there. And, of course, the Versailles boys with Coach SB and Coach.
Yeah, I'm excited for some basketball season.
It's going to be a lot of fun. But we got football season first. Like I said, the Eldon Mustangs looking sharp here in this first half. I'm impatiently waiting for the Chiefs to get their season underway. Of course, the last taste of regular season football I had in my mouth was watching Philly demolish our Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and I don't foresee it going that way this year.
I hope they keep a little of that taste in their mouth.
Patrick won't come out and say it, but in all the interviews, you can tell he has not slept right. It bothered him so bad, the man cut his hair, for Pete's sake.
Well, when you have a game that's so bad that people almost kind of question your legacy a little bit there, that would make me angry too, because he's done a lot of great things.
My question is, what happens to his legacy if they go back and win this year, and you can say, wow, you're the second team in NFL history to go to 4 consecutive Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved it. I was watching one of the morning shows I normally do, and they asked, do you take the Chiefs or the field to get out of the AFC? And the guy said, well, statistically speaking, it only makes sense to take the field. And another guy chimed in and said, you're actually wrong. Patrick Mahomes has been a starter in this league for 7 years, and he's been in the Super Bowl 5 of those. They're 5-2 in his career, said it actually doesn't make sense to take the field.
Yeah, I mean, this is not normal what we're seeing, even though it's kind of felt normal here lately. But
we also have to remember, Tom Brady went 10 years. A 10-year gap without going to the Super Bowl. Everybody acts like he was in it every year. No. But
how many was he in? He won 7. They lost
9?
to the Giants. They lost to.
He won 6.
He won 6.
He won 6. Didn't he win 6? Or
I
did
thought
he win
he won 6 with Patriots, and the 7th was with Tampa Bay.
You could be right. Maybe I'm thinking Michael Jordan basketball.
But you're talking. He lost. I know he lost to the Giants. He lost to
Eli twice. That's
twice. Okay. So how many years out of that dude? I mean, you're talking about 45% of his career is in the Super Bowl.
He played for 47 years in his defense.
Yeah.
But
he graduated high school 2 years after I did, man.
Jeez.
He was class of 95.
That must have been so wild.
He was still playing a couple
to watch
years ago.
Tom Brady and Bart Starr going at it out there on the football field. I mean, that's...
Other than me, I mean, I can't imagine being that good of an athlete at that age. I mean, me and him teamed up for 7 total, touchdowns.
That is, yeah.
Like I said, me and the Williams brothers teamed up for about 3,500 points, too.
He played in 10?
And won 7. That's what it says.
Played in 10, won 7?
That's what it says.
And he played for 24
I don't know, it's an
years?
AI recap.
That can't be right. Who beat him other than Eli?
There was somebody else he lost to. Was it Seattle?
Seattle.
They won that one at Seattle.
Lost in 2008, lost in 2012, lost in 2018.
Who'd they lose to in 2018? Seattle? Did Wilson get him once?
They lost it.
Oh, the Philly special. That's right. Nick Foles. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So
and Jason Kelsey gave the greatest Super Bowl parade speech I've ever seen in his little outfit. The little, whatever that thing was, French outfit.
Yeah, he was. I cannot wait to see his best man speech from Travis and Taylor's wedding. That'll be shirtless, I assume.
Man, I'll tell you what, there's some people get tired of seeing Jason Kelsey. I don't know why, because that dude, I could just sit around and listen to him talk all day long.
Have you heard, we're just rambling at this point, folks. It is the Hy-Vee halftime show going on here. They had the Taylor Swift podcast. The one clip I saw was her talking about the first time she met Jason, and she goes, yeah, Jason says it was like one of his worst introductions. So, first time I meet Jason, he had been partying with Bill's Mafia, and he's talking to his wife saying, hey, Kylie, I want to go jump through that flaming table with them. And said, I watched Kylie look at him and go, well, not right now, but maybe later. And she goes, I've heard Kylie say that same thing to their 4-year-old daughter on a regular basis. She had talked to Jason the same way. Said the next thing I know, this large human being comes flying past me and leaps out of the window and sees this little girl that says something about Taylor. And he's like, he's handing me children. Said, I'm getting handed a child. I'm asking Jason, do you know where this kid came from?
Yeah.
And Jason's like, here, have a Taylor Swift.
Here, have a kid.
I'm like, that's how you met your future brother-in-law for the first time.
Nah, he's just all what he is, man. I like anybody who's just authentic, and that is straight up authentic, that man.
Oh, man, they're a joy to listen to, but this has been a fun first half. Some old school football being played by the Eldon Mustangs and these Fulton Hornets. Jason, if you are we'll start with Fulton. If you're the Fulton coaching staff, what are you telling your kids that you want to see in the second half?
Man, you gotta find a way to move the ball. They got to put something in to try to score here, because I'll be honest with you, man, I don't know. They played decent defense. I mean, Eldon has 7 points. Other than that screen there, I mean, it's not like Eldon's really just done. I mean, they've made some plays. They've had some big plays called back, but Fulton played good defense too. Offensively is their problem. So, I mean, they got to figure it out on offense. They got to find a play they can get in the secondary somehow and have a chance to go. But I don't know what that is, because they just don't look like they're built for it.
Now, the flip side of things, if you're the Mustang coaching staff, what are you telling your boys at the half?
Keep playing, finish. We got to go out. I would stress we have to go out, put one more on the board. That's probably all it's going to take. Keep plugging, keep driving, clean up the penalties. I think Eldon has a very big opportunity right there. I think that's the one negative you can say about the Mustangs. Way too many penalties, way too many big plays brought back that could have been momentum plays.
I think I'm telling Brendan Wilson we need to see you tackle more. You only had about 20 tackles in the first half. If we could get those numbers up a little bit. But no, more seriously, I'm looking at the linemen and I'm saying, hey, listen, you guys dominated in that first half. I want to see you dominate more in the second half.
I'd probably let Hines have the ball a little bit more, spread it out, let him snap it and go. That's just me, Brisbane. Every time he's touched the ball, he's done good things with it. Some of them are brought back by a penalty. But those two guys right there are the key. Let's get this thing to the house one more time. And I think you could probably be pretty comfortable the rest of the way out by playing just some good defense.
I agree. We're going to wrap up the Hy-Vee halftime show. We'll take a quick break, come back with third quarter action. It's Fulton. It's Eldon. Eldon leads 7-0. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes. For over 140 years, the Bank of Versailles has been more than a financial institution. It's been a cornerstone of the community. Locally owned and operated since 1882, they make lending decisions right here at home by people who understand the land, the market, and the values we share. Whether you're buying a home, growing your farm, or planning your future, they offer competitive fixed rates and personalized service every step of the way. Products you need, technology you want, service you deserve. That's the Bank of Versailles difference. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back. It's the American Sun Control third quarter about ready to get underway. Fulton going to kick off. Eldon leads 7-0 going into the second half. They're going to get the first look at things as well, a chance to add on to this lead. The kick is up, and wait, boy, that's a nice kickoff from Fulton. Going to be fielded at the 10. On the return out to the left side. Good blocking up front, finds a seam, but tripped up at the 28-yard line. That'll be an 18-yard return for the Mustangs. That's where they'll get things underway.
Yeah, if I'm Eldon, I'm a little sense of urgency here. Let's try to speed this game up just a little bit. I feel like it was just the style of play. Obviously, the clock's constantly running, but I'd want a little sense of urgency. Let's try to speed up Fulton a little bit, get them huffing and puffing. I don't know if Eldon, what all their offense is this year, but
I think Eldon has the potential to have a 3-headed running monster here. Of course, Hines can run it.
They can run it. I think they could pass it too. I mean, they're open. They've had some plays. They just had them brought back. I think these boys can also pass.
In the shotgun is Hines. He's got DeLong on his left hip, 2 receivers to the right.
Right here.
Run a little option, goes through a tackle, keeps it himself. He's got the first down and more up the left seam. Finally pushed out of bounds to the 43-yard line.
See, they listened to me, Colton. They literally listened to me.
It's a good thing we put that coaching headset on Jason.
They throw it over to Brisbane. Then I'm going over there with Coach Terry Wood, and I'm going to get that headset on because we're on. I like those dudes.
Drew Hines calling his own number for a Martin Medal first down. Great first play from scrimmage here in the second half from Eldon.
No, I would be giving Fulton a lot of that right there.
I agree. Once again, we are in the American Sun Control third quarter of action, part of our Hewlett Chevrolet Buick GMC broadcast.
Maybe try to get in and out of the huddle just a little quicker to get the plays going, just to change the tempo a little bit.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hines in the shotgun, DeLong on his left hip. Takes snap. He bobbles it, gives it to DeLong. DeLong trying to get to the outside. It's a foot race. Gets across the 40, tries to turn the corner. He turned it into positive yardage nonetheless as he dove towards midfield. Going to be up to about the 47-yard line. A short gain. Well, still, that's about a 4-yard gain.
That's a great play right there.
Wow.
I mean, it looks like kind of a disappointing play, but you still picked up half the yardage almost. And he's just 1 tackle away from probably being gone. Their receiver blocked the corner 15 yards down the field here.
I love that. I
do too.
Man, I was about to say Drayton along more of the power back here, but he's got some wheels in his own right.
Yeah, Atkinson, he drove that corner about 15, 20 yards.
2 receivers to left, 1 to the right. Hines in the shotgun, DeLong on his left hip. Takes the snap. Going to give it. No, Hines going to keep it. Following the guard. He's got the first down and more across midfield to 45. Still fighting forward all the way to the 41-yard line of the Hornets. Yeah. That's another Martin Medal first down.
Pulled the guard tackle, a little quarterback counter play right there. That's a nice play. Now get a little chippy with it. They only got a little attitude. I mean, I kind of feel literally like there may be a sense of urgency here let's get this thing put away quick.
Now, I don't know what kind of spirited conversation interim coach Davis had with these boys, but Eldon, it's not winning the trenches right now. They are dominating the trenches. They made a hole for Hines on that last one that you could drive a golf cart through.
They were by far the better team in the first half, and you're up by 7. So, I mean, I would kind of take offense to that if I'm Eldon. Use that to kind of motivate me a little bit.
From the Fulton 42, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and the shotgun is Hines. Once again, DeLong lined up to the left side, showing blitz is Fulton. It's picked up well by the line. A bobbled snap, handed off. Oh, DeLong, he was stumbling off the handoff, able to keep his balance somehow, falling forward on what was a broken play. He still picks up 4.
Yeah, they're pulling once again. That's a little trap play right there. Eldon's having success pulling. These big boys can pull. That hole is there. I mean, he was stumbling, but if you looked around him, Colton, there was nothing but green all around that kid.
You watch Fulton right now, it's got to be demoralizing. They are selling out to stop the run. They're sending heat early, and Eldon's daring them to keep it up.
Well, they're sending it, and Eldon's pulling and ear-holing them and opening up that holes. That's how you. That's what you do to let those guys pop through and then pull and hit them.
There's a pass coming eventually off this. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Hines, little option pitch out to DeLong. Squares up, tries to turn the corner ahead to the 36-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. A short gain, but a gain nonetheless. It's going to make it 3rd and about 5. That option is so dangerous now because Hines has proven the caliber of runner he is.
Yeah. Another nice pitch, too. Perfect timing.
Not a terrific spot there. They backed him up a little bit.
That looked like he gained a couple to me, but
I thought
they didn't give him nothing.
Well, I was going to say they moved forward and then decided, no, we're going to step on back. But either way, I don't think Eldon cares. They're in full 4-down territory.
2 downs to get 7 yards here or 6, whatever it is.
So 3rd and 7 for the Mustangs. The Fulton side of the field. 1 receiver split out to each side. Hines, he's got a back on either side. It is Brisbane and DeLong. Hines takes the snap. A little early motion.
Start.
That's what the Mustangs didn't want to see, is just a little pitter-patter in the backfield, and that's going to be enough to back Eldon up.
Eldon was pulling that lineman once again. He wanted to get out of that stance a little quick.
But I love this. You get so used to having just 2 receivers split out and 1 back with you. Now, you got 1 receiver out to each side, but you've got to pick your poison. You got a running back on either side, and you know the other one's running lead blocker.
Yep.
So it's like you don't know which way this is going. You don't know who's pulling, but you better get ready. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for this Mustang offense, now backed up to the Fulton 43-yard line in the shotgun. 2 receivers, everything stacked to the right. It's going to be a handoff. Runner to the right side, trying to get to the corner, crosses the 40, takes on tacklers, ahead to the 37-yard line. That's going to make this 4th and a little more manageable, about 4th and 7.
Makes it a little bit easier, but you got to get it. This is where I'll let Hines go to work on this one.
I actually really love that play call. It wasn't super risky. It was kind of conservative, but you knew, hey, we can pick up 6 or 7 on this every time we run it.
If you can get 5 or 6 on that play every single time, take it. Yeah.
And now this is where you just go athlete on athlete. Like you said, I think you keep this in Hines' hands.
I leave it in Hines' hands because I swear the kid's averaging almost a 1st down every time he carries the ball.
He's got DeLong to his left, Brisbane to his right. He's going to fake the handoff. Under pressure.
Ooh.
Oh, Hines tried to turn the corner, but that pass rush of Fulton got back there quick, fast, in a hurry. That's going to be a sack and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, was that Preston Wilder? I mean, that was a great stunt. Fulton timed it up perfect. I think they probably knew what was coming. That's a good call.
Don't get me wrong. I still love the concept. You want the ball in Hines' hands. It's just Fulton was a little more ready. So the Hornets going to get their first offensive possession of the second half here in the American Sun Control. 3rd quarter of action, 8:33 to play, and they'll be just shy of midfield.
Fulton's got to show something on offense here. They're going to have to be able to show that they can move this ball into big chunks.
They're going to stay in that, once again, I'm calling it a wing tee, but just tight formation. They got 3 wingbacks lined up behind the quarterback who's under center. Motion from the left wingback. They're going to pitch it out. He tries to run behind the guard. Good blocking as he's ahead to the 45, all the way up to the 42-yard line. That's one of the best runs of the day.
Good toss play right there.
I love the battle on the outside, as it looked like old Agent Zero Cody Brown was trying to get some penetration, was going at it with the right tackle, and they weren't done until they were both on the ground at the end of that play.
Yeah.
I think a cramp here for a Fulton player, so we're going to have a quick injury timeout as they get
nice and cool, too. You don't really weather like this, you don't have that problem too much.
Yeah, first game of the season, though, you're expanding a little more energy than you're used to. So just going to hold it here to see how long this takes. But we'll go ahead and take a quick break as they help that kid out. We'll come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
Since 1844, Kidwell Garber Funeral Home has been a part of Versailles. They've seen the community grow. They've seen the community change. But one thing remains the same. Nothing's more important than our schools. Kidwell Garber would like to take this time to salute everyone involved in keeping Versailles schools a source of pride for the community, and to the students who always strive to do their best, whether in sports or academically. You are the future. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
2nd and 2 for the Hornets. Oh, snaps fumbled, picked back up, and just trying to drive forward and move the pile. Is Fulton able to do so? They'll pick up 3. That's going to be enough for a Martin Metal first down. Just a heads-up play. Well, very nice message from Mama Hines, and your son's a very good quarterback. He's going to be fun to watch this season.
Yeah, man, you should be quite proud. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch this season and next.
But this Eldon defense now, the center of attention, as Fulton able to pick up a first down, trying to put a drive together. They are in Eldon territory on the Mustang 40-yard line. Heads-up play there by Herbrovsky, the junior quarterback. The snap was fumbled. Words are hard on a Friday. Back to that tight formation, in motion. The wingback, they're going to go with the reverse. He tries to cut it inside, but a good job by the Mustangs.
Man, that is awesome. The ends are just playing their tails off tonight. That was Kean Dinwiddie right there on that play? I mean, that's just picture perfect.
That was, he's going to pick up a yard. You can live with that all day.
Yeah, they're just squeezing it down. They're playing assignment football. That's beautiful. And that's tough when you're when teams are just balled up like that, just literally in those tight formations.
What's the stoppage here? Official having a talk with a player. I don't know what's going on over there. Either way,
I'd be settling them down a little bit.
Well, there's been a battle going on that right side. I'm here for it.
Games like this, I guarantee there's a little smack getting talked.
2nd and 9. Back under center is Fulton. They're going to go back to the reverse, trying to follow the guard. A seam up the middle, picking up positive yardage in a big way. Stumbling forward, still on his feet. Good night. Fulton has found something here. That's going to be an 11-yard gain for another first down. Another player down for the Hornets.
Yeah, that's the quarterback. That's number 1, Herbrovsky.
He is shaking up.
That's a knee this time. That's not a rib.
Yeah,
he is hurting.
That is not what you want to see at all. I tell you what, this, we're going to go ahead and take a break here. A pretty rough injury for the Hornets. Hate to see that. We'll come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Whoa, Central Ozarks Medical Center, your health, our mission.
COMC has been providing quality health care in Central Missouri since 1979. From primary care, OBGYN, pediatrics, senior health, dental, and behavioral health. Go to centralozarks.org for a location near you or call 877-406-2662.
COMC, the healthy place to be.
Custom railing stairs that gleam. Awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985, they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control. Made for you.
In a world where energy powers your every moment, one company dares to go beyond keeping the lights on. Hitachi Energy in Jefferson City is looking for new team members with manufacturing skills. If you have experience in welding, painting, cabinet assembly, and can operate a fork truck, then you can join a team that inspires progress. Change your future today at Hitachi Energy. Go to HitachiEnergy.com and click on careers.
Uh-oh. It's coming back.
What a run.
And the Hornet crowd going crazy. They're not going to like what comes next. Josiah Thompson comes in at quarterback. They run a sweep, and it goes to the house. Problem is it went to the house because the D-end of the Mustangs made a very good friend, apparently, from Fulton as he was getting held about 3 different ways.
Man, that's got to hurt. I mean, that, just your whole psyche, because you've been needing that play all night long, and you get it, and back it comes.
Man, thoughts and prayers go out to the quarterback for Fulton. He came off with an apparent knee injury, and you hate to see that, especially week 1. Now for Fulton, this gets interesting. Josiah Thompson, just a freshman under center in this wing T-style offense where you got a lot of movement. That is a tough spot for a true freshman in his first game.
It's tough, but it also, in a way, it's an opportunity.
Absolutely.
You throw somebody in the fire, you're either going to, they're going to turn to steel quick or melt away. So we'll see what he does.
Well, it went from 6 points to back to the 37-yard line, for the Hornets. It'll be 1st and 20. Can this Mustang defense get a stop? We're about halfway through the American Sun-controlled third quarter of action.
Yeah, if I'm Eldon, I'm bringing it. I'm messing with the freshman quarterback if I'm Eldon.
In motion, takes the snap. They're going to run the sweep. He's trying to bounce to the outside again, and Eldon was not going to give that up.
Staying home, man. They're staying home.
Man, and another Hornet injured on the far side.
Atkinson did a great job over here on this end, playing that outside linebacker position. Once again, Eldon just staying home.
Yeah, he'll pick up 1, maybe 2, but another Hornet shaking up on the far side, man. This game's getting rough in a hurry, but
hopefully it's just a cramp.
I think it is. You can see him trying to stretch it
that's
over there. Like I said, these kids haven't played football like this in a long time. You can practice all you want, but it's a little different when you get in the game.
Yeah.
So the trainer's going to work on him real quick. But
and kids never drink enough water. I don't care. You can have them hydrate. They never drink enough water.
Hey, props to Britt. She's been drinking water all night. Way to be, Britt.
I've been trying to cut sugar and soda out.
Have you?
Yeah. Sometimes, though, Spencer just makes me want to drink soda, so.
I've been trying
What do you think Spencer probably drinks because of you?
Nothing. He doesn't drink water. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well, he needs caffeine.
For why?
To keep up with a busy life. Spencer's a hardworking guy.
I'm hardworking, girl.
I'm surprised Spencer's not a chain smoker, Britt, after being your boyfriend.
I'm not that terrible.
Happy to see the player from Fulton up and able to walk off the sidelines. Like I said, look like just a cramp, but boy, those Charlie horses, they'll get you. So it'll be 2nd and 19 for the Hornets from the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. This Eldon defense trying to get a stop here and regain possession. They lead 7-0 halfway through the American Sun-controlled third quarter of action. Once again, our last update on Versailles was not a great one, as Knob Noster had really taken control of that game.
It's a young Tiger team. What Coach Allen told me, he said the defense is actually playing pretty well. Knobs just had a short field all night. I don't think the score's indicative of how they played, but they're struggling on offense, which that's always the hardest part when you're young. Defense is easier to kind of just get after the ball a little bit, but
well, we'll get a first-hand look next week. 2nd and 19. Going to the reverse. Oh, a nice cut move back inside, keeping it alive for the Hornets. Staying on his feet. Ball's on the ground. I thought it was. Maybe not. It looked like the ball was on the ground. Either way, the Hornets have it. Maybe that was never a fumble. I may have just been seeing things. Either way, it's going to be 3rd and 11 for Fulton.
Cody Brown had the beat on him in the backfield. I mean, that could have been a tackle for loss. He just couldn't come up with the tackle, but he was in the right place.
I will say, when Fulton goes to this reverse with Thomas Pittman, the junior running back, he is elusive.
Yeah.
He's been able to make some plays when there was nothing there, so we'll see what Fulton goes to on 3rd and 11. I mean, this is going to be a minimal possession game right now. Each team's really only had one look at it here in the third quarter, and we've only got 4.5 minutes remaining. 3rd and 11. It's going to be a sweep to the left side. Blockers out front trying to get to the edge. Cutting it back inside is Pittman. Takes on a tackle at the 35. 5 Mustangs get there and converge at the 35. There was a lane for a moment. And then a sea of white uniforms cut it off.
Well, you got to give love to Chase Atkinson, number 7 there. He literally is at end spot, stretch that play out. Your job at that position is to not come inside, stretch it out, keep your outside arm free, force everything back inside where you got help, and he literally stretched that play all the way to the outside the numbers. That was a great job on his part, and then the rest of the Mustangs filled in the gaps and swarmed to the ball. So Atkinson, that was a great job, man.
Under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd. It'll be 4th and 7 for Fulton from the 23-yard line of the Mustangs. Can Eldon get the stop and force the turnover on downs here? It's either going to be a sweep or a reverse. I don't think they're going to have Thompson throw this.
I wouldn't think.
Under center, Thompson. It's a motion to the right, and the motion was too early.
That's bad deal on a 4th down play.
So it's going to make it 4th and 12 now instead of 4th and 7.
I don't know if it really matters to Fulton. 4th and 12, 4th and 7, it's all the same play, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, and I could be wrong. Maybe we're going to see the true freshman go to the air here, Josiah
Don't
Thompson.
you have to? I mean,
it depends what you know about the kid.
What are you going to do the way, with what you're running? What are you going to do to get in the end zone with
The only thing I will say is it depends how much you trust the kid's arm, because it is still a one-score game, so you don't want to risk
it.
A big turnover return, but I don't know.
You may have one more possession after.
Honestly.
I mean, that literally the way these teams are right now, it's.
So here we go. 4th and 11. Motion to the right side. They go I formation, and another flag thrown.
That's another one.
The best defense right now for the Mustangs has been the false starts of the Fulton Hornets.
What was that? That was that cross arms. Is that a
legal formation?
I'm gonna look it up. That's driving me crazy now because that's what they just called.
Oh, Britt, you could tell me there's a bug. It's just a moth. It's trying to be your friend.
It's ugly.
That's rude.
I don't like bugs.
All right, it's going to be 4th and 16 now for the Hornets. Backed up to the 34-yard line of the Mustangs. Eldon trying to get a stop here. Get the ball back. Tight formation. Freshman under center for the Hornets. Little motion to the right side. They're going to go with the reverse. Trying to run to the left. A seam getting through the gap across the 20-15. 10 ridden out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Big play by who else but Thomas Pittman.
And you keep plugging away. Good things will happen. That's some life
I tell
right
you
there.
what, that was not Thomas Pittman. Excuse me, that's Jaden Galbraith, the senior running back.
Yeah.
That's a Martin Metal first down all the way into the Crown Power Case IH red.
Case IH has proven its harvest leadership with more than 100 years experience. Crown Power and Equipment is proud to offer the industry's largest. Case IH has proven
offense. Keep things close.
Under 3 minutes to play. We've seen 2 possessions this entire third quarter. I'm not sure we'll see a third before the quarter expires. I know what you're thinking, Colton. There's only 7 yards between Fulton and the end zone and only 4 plays. It still may eat up the rest of the quarter.
Yep.
Under center is Thompson. Little motion to the right side. He's going to pitch it out, trying to run behind the guard. And it's a lot of bodies there, not a lot of space. About a 1-yard gain, if that, ahead to the 6. Give him credit. This freshman has checked in, and really, Fulton hasn't missed a beat offensively since he got out there.
No, they have not. I don't know. So, I may be totally wrong, but every time I see the name Galbraith on a Fulton roster, I always think of Tony Galbraith from Fulton, Missouri, that made it to the NFL, played for Mizzou. I don't know if you know Tony. He's 71 years old, but he played here.
Ball's loose on the ground off the reverse, and Mustangs get after it. They make the tackle all the way back at the 17-yard line. A great job there by Jaden Galbraith just to pick up the fumble.
Yeah, that hurts. I don't know if that's a relative or not, but it very well might be. But Tony Galbraith is royalty around here.
Well, either way, Jaden Galbraith just saved that from being a turnover. And here's the thing, if he hadn't hustled after that, that may have turned into a big run out and possibly 6 for the Mustangs. So Eldon, that's a blessing for him, as it's going to back Fulton all the way up to the 17-yard line now. The Mustangs 3rd and 17.
Which is, once again, actually pretty long yardage for Fulton.
Yeah. Back under center is Thompson. In motion to the right side. They go back to the I. Snap. It's going to be I don't know what happened. It was supposed to be a handoff, turned into a pitch, and it wound up in the hands.
Is that Pittman?
Yeah, Chris Pittman had it. He tried to get to the outside. I think there was confusion. It looked like the back looked to the left side for the handoff, then tried the pitch, but someone was in the way. And
that just looked like young quarterback in the game type of stuff.
Pittman got 2. It's going to be 4th and 15. And looking at the play clock in comparison to the game clock, Fulton does not have to run another play in this quarter, and I don't know that they will. They're out there in the huddle like they might. Now looking to the sideline, and
nah, they're done.
Yeah, they're just out there talking about some things. They're not actually going to run the play. So the American Sun control third quarter of action comes to an end. We've seen 2 possessions. It's old school football, folks. But Eldon leads 7-0 with a big 4th down coming up. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
We're back at the Jason Blankenship CPA 4th quarter of action. This is a huge 4th and 15 for Fulton, because this goes one of 2 ways. If you get into the end zone here, because it is 4th and goal, I should say, 4th and goal from 15 yards out. If you get this, you're right back in the game. You can score.
You are literally right back in the game.
Yeah, you can knot it up. If you don't, and Eldon gets this ball back, it might be halfway through the 4th quarter before you get to touch it again, or you could be down 2 possessions and have given no signs that you can score fast.
Exactly.
And mind you, Fulton is on their backup quarterback now, a freshman, and it does not look like the starter is coming back in the game. He's on crutches with an ice pack on his knee, so I don't think we'll see him again. But what do the Hornets go to on 4th and 15, 4th and goal? Little motion to the left side. They're going to go to the reverse, trying to get behind the right guard. A little space. Crosses, cuts inside at the 10, takes on a tackler at the 5. And what a play in the secondary. Getting the stop and saving the touchdown, Christopher Johnson. Christopher Johnson got low and cut him off to make sure that this would be a turnover on downs. That is a bend, don't break situation.
Bend, don't break defense.
What I don't like seeing is 2 players on the ground, one from Fulton and one from Eldon, and both pretty.
Yeah, I think they're both cramping the way.
Yeah, the Eldon kid for sure. He's got a teammate helping him stretch.
I got some people out here asking about the Versailles game. Just to let y'all know, 43-8, Knob Noster. We had about a 35, 40-yard touchdown run by Ian Smith.
Oh, that's no surprise.
And Sammy Haas put in the 2-point conversion, so a little success for the Tigers. Very young Tiger team, so keep scrapping, fellas. Keep scrapping. Get ready for next week. And Morgan, the Tiger mascot, won the race.
Oh, that's good.
I think they run with some hot dog from some bag of fries or something from Sonic. I think Mayor McCheese from McDonald's is out there or something.
Listen, I got to give a little love right now to Colin Brisbane. I've been joking that he's done everything tonight. He's now acting as the personal trainer, helping his teammate who's cramping.
He does it all.
I think he might have drove the bus here. I'm not positive, but he's just a man of the people.
He's had a good night.
He really has.
It's a long field for Eldon here.
We will resume play in a moment, but like I said, I shouldn't say this since it's just cramps, and I know the kids are okay. All I keep thinking is the Kevin James scene in Grown Ups where they're doing, you won't think injury. I feel like both these kids, you want to cramp? Yeah, let's cramp up real quick.
what was it, longest yard, the big fat lineman that's laying back there after they're running, laying on his back flat. You better not cut me.
Oh, this is great. Oh, and Richard, if you're listening still, the answer is no. No. Colin calling over to the sidelines saying, Coach, I've put all my medical experience to the test. I've done what I can, but we're going to need some help. Oh,
I am
never
not
mind.
a doctor, but I played one on TV.
He's calling for the water boy, actually. Colin really might be a doctor out here. Brisbane, he did the stretch, and he called for some water to help him out now. He's just a jack of all trades. I'm very impressed right now.
Well, if you play high school football, you know all about all kinds of injuries, so you probably are half a doctor just from playing.
I'm not going to lie. The Shed batting cage play of the game might go to Dr. Colin Brisbane right now. This is amazing to watch.
Team player for sure.
Colin is going to help us edit some video after the game, and it's
come on, I need my lineman. Let's go.
That's and it's good to see big Joe Reed back on his feet for the Mustangs, junior. Man, that first walk after you cramp up a little bit, that's tough.
It's tough. Jaden Galbraith out there giving him a pat on the back. It's always good to see sportsmanship like that from opposing teams, especially after a tough game like this.
Listen, and I'm not trying to say it was a race, but both teams were trying to work on their cramping player.
I'll say
and Brisbane got his guy back up and going first. So, Dr. Brisbane really did his job out here.
They both had the same cramp, I think, in the same leg, and had the same limp coming off.
There is no way they didn't plan this.
And they were laying there together, too.
This is how we were starting the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. We've hit the Animal Planet. Now we're on to the Doctor Show. We're doing it all,
the game
folks.
right there, brought to you.
Just glad to see that both kids are up and on their feet and healthy and ready to go. It's a tightly contested game, 7-0. One play literally can change everything. And mind you, for the Mustangs, this is a tough spot. You're on your own 2-yard line starting this.
You got to get a little bit of yards here. I mean, I'm not saying Fulton's got a quick strike offense, but you don't want to have to punt the ball here.
Well, no. And, you're in safety danger.
You don't want – they've shown this second half that they've done a little bit better. I'd probably want to get him at least cross half field.
And the shotgun is Hines. Showing a little pressure is Fulton. They're going to go to the handoff. Find a seam. Ball was in the drop.
That's a fumble.
Ball's on the ground.
That is
I think the Hornets have it.
I do too.
What
do
we say?
Huge.
One play can change everything. It got stripped. Fulton has it. Did they get in the end zone?
I don't think it's in the end zone, but I think it's about a half a yard out.
When I tell you, one play can change it all. There was a seam, and as the back tried to shoot through the hole, just enough of a hand on the football for the Fulton defensive lineman. Strips it, it's recovered, and the Hornets will have it on the 1-yard line, down 7 to start the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter.
Give me chills.
I gave you chills?
No, that play.
Oh, I thought you were bragging on me. I was really excited. Britt, thanks.
It's exciting, yeah.
No, it's fine. By the way, you are listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS for Sales Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM. Also online at lakeradio.com. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me, and of course, the one and only Miss Britt back on the camera.
Yes, Britt.
Fulton trying to knot this one up on the 2-yard line. Under center is the freshman Thompson. Takes snap, pitches it out, trying to follow the guard, diving forward. Did he get enough? Fulton thinks so.
I sure think so.
As the officials come in, going to talk about it, going to think about it, going to converse about it, and the officials say, yes. Broke the plane. Fulton making the most of the fumble. They have put 6 on the board to cut this to a 1-point game. Now the question is, do the Hornets have a kicker, or are they going to go for 2?
I don't know if they do, but if I tie it, that's me.
If you have that option, but some teams just don't have a field.
They may not have it. Historically, Fulton's always had kickers, but we'll see.
We'll see how they line up here.
That looks like they're calling the play.
I think you are right.
This is big right here, man.
This is Friday Night Lights, and it's just week 1, ladies and gentlemen.
But no, Fulton showed exactly, running this offense. If you don't get out on top of teams like this, man, it's tough.
So Fulton, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here, staying in that tight formation. Thompson under center, takes the snap, going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out to his right. Is he looking to throw? Think he is. He throws. It's caught just shy of the goal line, fighting forward. Did he break the plane?
I believe so.
They're going to say he's in. Fulton gets the 2-point conversion. The freshman's first pass in high school is a 2-point conversion to take the lead early in the fourth quarter. But there's still 11:32 to go in this Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. How do the Mustangs respond?
You have to just suck it up and Eldon has to know they can get down the field, but my Lord, you got to take care of the football. This momentum's going to be different now. Fulton has not played with momentum all night long, but they are going to be playing them all fourth quarter with it now. Eldon
Big
has to
series
respond. Because if Eldon doesn't, they may not get the ball back.
That's the truth. I mean, it's amazing. Eldon has dominated all three quarters of this game, you could say. But one play is all it took to get Fulton right back in it. I'm still shocked. That was a gutsy call from the Hornets. I mean, they executed it perfectly.
Freshman quarterback, are you kidding me?
Well, and he was under pressure, backpedaling as he tossed that one in. So, 1-point game here.
That coach has got a lot of faith in that young man. So
that's about the 17th cramp we're seeing on the sideline now. It is definitely weak. It's not hot out here. It's like 70 right now, 65.
That kid probably didn't even think really going to get to play tonight. And no. He may be waking up Saturday morning the hero of the game.
Well, if you're Eldon, the nice part is 11:32 to go here in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. Yeah, things have changed on the Hitachi Energy scoreboard. You're down 1. Your game plan is still the exact same. You want your big boys to dominate at the line, take your time matriculating down the field, and then when you get near that end zone, just punch it in.
I don't know, man. I'd be telling them we're going to splash ketchup everywhere because it's going to be Heinz everywhere. That's what I'd be doing. A lot of Heinz.
Trying to get that boy an NIL deal.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I'm clever, Britt. I'm smarter than I look. I know I look like a hefty bag, but
what is going on here?
I'm not sure what
Fulton
we're doing here.
That is going to be an upset, Coach. Fulton could not get lined up for the kickoff. They have to take a Lloyd Belt automotive timeout.
I think they got some cramps going on with some players. Somebody didn't get replaced. I don't think that.
Well, I can tell you right now that Coach Van de Zan is letting them have it on the sidelines. He is livid. That is not where you want to burn a timeout in this close of a game.
Well, they only got 10 out there, and they still only got 10 out there. Yeah, I think number 2 over here is cramped out, and they never got him replaced, and they still have it. There comes somebody.
We're going to have to get these teams to start taking pickle juice before the game or something to help them out.
That's why you got to have that depth chart on the sideline.
So we'll see. Man, this is exciting right now. 11:32 once again. A lot of time left in this game. You're still not rushed if you're Eldon. But let's be real. Each team's only accounted for 1 score. Points have been at a premium in this game.
Another little update. Versailles has scored again, 43-16.
Wow. Versailles, some fight in them here in this one.
Yeah, that's
Getting
the
things
thing.
going.
You know, it is what it is. You just fight. 70-yard touchdown by Ethan Garber.
Attaboy.
Sammy Haas ran in the 2-point conversion, and then Devin Montevi just recovered a fumble.
Line drive kickoff being returned. A little room on the outside. Turning the corner at the 40 to 45. Taking on a tackler at the 47. Look at the wheels of Colin Brisbane.
There you go. And I think Atkinson is cramping. Man, this is going to be cramp city this fourth quarter.
Atkinson, he's got a reason to cramp up a little bit. He has been extremely active all over the place this evening.
That play is huge for a couple of reasons. One, Eldon gets a little bit of their mojo back.
Is Brisbane cramped up on the opposite sideline?
He might be. Every tackle when you start cramping, man, it starts to do that.
I'm getting a cramp now. I tell you what, this is quite a game. The MVP of the game might be the trainer.
But that gives Eldon some momentum, but more importantly, it kind of takes it away from Fulton right now because you don't want them riding too high right now. You got to get back in this game in front.
Brett, just so you're warned, your mic is back on. Battery running out. I thought we had it plugged in.
I don't know.
Well, I'm now confused. Brett, didn't you plug this thing in?
I'm 95% sure I plugged it in. Did it?
We'll have to mess with that in the next break.
Is it not plugged in all the way?
Well,
either way,
I don't know what the heck. Was it 24? Now it's 28.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll mess with the next time out. We got enough. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Hines in the shotgun, takes the snap. It's going to be handoff. No, Hines going to keep it. Runs behind the right guard. He's got a nice gain, diving forward near the first down marker. He crossed midfield, across the 45, diving out towards the 42. Where will they spot him? I think it's going to be enough for a Mark Metal first down. Well, the near side official thought so. Far side official said it's short.
Is he all right? Is he cramping or just? That was a hard shot. Great job being aware where the stick is. Almost got there. Hines I'd be riding him all the way to the end zone.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Mustangs on the 43-yard line of the Hornets. A nice run on first down from Hines. Gives you a lot of flexibility on second down. 2 receivers split out to the left, 1 to the right. And the shotgun is Hines.
Take a shot deep.
He's got DeLong on his hip, bobbled the snap. It's on the ground. Everybody diving for it. Who's going to come up with this thing?
Ball. I think that's Fulton ball. That could be.
It is.
Oh, man.
Costly turnover by the Mustangs. The Hornets have the ball back with a 1-point lead, 10:30 to play in this fourth quarter.
They could roll this clock the rest of the way out. Eldon's not careful.
Eldon going to have to make a stop. I've got to make an adjustment, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, see if the Mustangs can get a stop. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Oh, man, look at this bozo. He thinks he's going to have a day at the lake with his family.
Wait till they see what we built last night, dude.
He thinks his lake home is nice.
And he thinks he's like master angler.
Oh, please. I caught 7 moths last night.
All right, dude, here he comes, here he comes.
All right, I'm going to try to get in his mouth, dude.
Welcome to the lake, dude.
Nasty lake spiders on your dock? Not your friend. Your friend in the pest control business is Steve with Steve's Pest Control.
I'm Steve, your friend in the pest control business. Pests are relentless and persistent. That's why they're called pests. When any of my crew from Steve's Pest Control come to solve your pest problem, the problem will be solved. I guarantee it.
Now you got a friend in the pest control business, Steve's Pest Control.
10 minutes to go here in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter, and the tides have majorly turned. Turnovers have changed this game completely, as now Fulton with the ball. It'll be 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard scamper on first down. Under center, the freshman Thompson. Movement. Never mind. They're going to say it's a clean play, trying to get to the outside. A little stutter step. Nice cut move to dive forward for the first down. I think that's going to move the chains for a Mark Metal first down. That's strong running from Chris Pittman. This is a bit dangerous territory now for Eldon, because these Fulton drives, they're not a play from behind team, but boy, if you got the lead, this offense
They are a play from ahead team, though. This is the perfect offense when you have a lead.
Once again, this game carries a lot of weight, as these two are district opponents.
You run that play clock down every single time. I'm telling you, Colton, Eldon's going to be lucky if they get this thing back.
I don't know. I mean, there may only be, if Fulton keeps this ball, this could be a 10-snap game.
Yeah.
Fulton's going to have to, or Eldon is going to have to get a stop here. Fulton on the 43-yard line of the Mustangs. Once again, tight formation. Hornets, if it's not broke, why fix it?
They are eating every second they can eat.
Thompson under center. A little bit of a hard count. Takes the snap, kind of bobbled it, able to get it back, hands it off right up the gut.
Man.
I mean, just plowing forward. That's going to be a 7-yard pickup on first down.
Wilder with a tough run right up the gut. Finishing strong. They're going to snap that ball with 5 seconds on the play clock every single time. So
I got to say, I'm somewhat blown away right now by the composure of Josiah Thompson.
Yeah.
Kid is a freshman. He's in there acting like a seasoned vet.
Well, that just makes your season even better for Fulton, because you know you have a backup that just got put in the fire. And like I said, I mean, 1 or 2 things are going to happen, and he rose up to the challenge. And right now he's playing with a little confidence.
2nd and 7, the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. Your center again is Thompson. Little motion, takes the snap, pitches it out. Eldon trying to get there in the backfield. Too elusive across the 30. Finally driven back. Waiting, it's finally whistled dead, but not before. About a 9-yard gain up to the 29.
That's a scary looking pitch, though. I'm not going to lie, for a freshman.
It's one of those, I don't know if I think Fulton can sustain this, and they might draw all the way and score, but I also think it can wind up on the ground every snap.
I think right now the only way they beat themselves is if they turn it over. So usually your backup quarterbacks may not be your freshmen. You may not be letting them in practice pitch the ball that much, because his pitch looked a little scary, but hey, it got there.
We're under 8 minutes to play here in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. Another Martin Metal first down for the Hornets on the 29-yard line of the Mustangs. Eldon needs a big play. Somebody's got to get into the backfield and slow this Fulton squad down, because they're picking up about 7 yards a carry right now. Thompson under center. He's got 3 wingbacks. Look like a false start. Flag does come out, though, but they'll let the play go. So I'm guessing, what are they going to whistle here? Are they going to get Eldon for offside? No, that will go against the Hornets. So that penalty will back them up. I'm going to assume just a 5-yard penalty.
I believe so.
5-yard penalty.
But still, that could be a big factor, as that will pull Fulton back to the 34-yard line, make it 1st and 15 with 7:26 to go. I promise you, Coach Davis, if you were to ask him, what's the big difference right now? It's turnovers.
Turnovers have killed the Mustangs in the second half. Absolutely killed them.
Every other aspect of the game, I would argue Eldon has been the more dominant team for the most part this game.
Yeah.
But that's all it takes. 1st and 15 from the 34. Eldon with a bit of an opportunity after the penalty here. Can they capitalize? Snap. It's going to be a reverse. Oh, having to set his feet. Tackled in the backfield. Big play for a loss by the Mustangs. Who else but Agent Zero, Cody Brown, getting home.
Yeah, he's had a great night tonight on the defensive side of the ball.
That is a big play for a Mustang defense that needed it right now. It's going to make his second in 20-something. Second in a while. Back to the 38-yard line. Let's see. So that's going to be, well, I say that. It's going to be 2nd and 19. Well, 2nd and 20. I'm confused.
Pretty close to second.
You know, it's 2nd and 20. I like that. But 6:20 on this game clock. I mean, best case scenario for Eldon, you get this ball back, you're looking at about 4 minutes left. Which I will say, 3 timeouts still for the Mustangs, and your offense can move a little quicker than this Fulton squad.
Gonna need to.
2nd and 20. Going for the sweep, trying to get out to the outside. Eldon trying to set the edge. Speed pushing upfield. Nice cane from the Hornets. Picking up 9 there, ahead to the 31. Now, the problem is...
He was tackled in bounds? Well, there,
no,
stopped it
out of bounds. That is the problem if you're Fulton. Driven out of bounds, so a break there for the Mustangs. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Once again, big play here, though, for the Mustangs. Fulton able to pick up a chunk there. Can Eldon stop them for a minimal gain? I don't mean to state the obvious. I know the 2-point conversion was a passing play, but if you're Eldon, you're just straight up selling out on the run right now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Fulton cares about even scoring right now. I think it's just about getting as much time off that clock as they possibly can.
Worst case scenario, if they did take the top off and score, they've got to complete a 2-point conversion or it stays a 1-possession game. In motion. They're going to roll him out. They want him to throw instead. He's going to be hit as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. That will stop the clock. And a big 4th down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know about that play.
Well, I can tell you right now that as he was running back, he was staring eye to eye with Brendan Wilson chasing him down.
Yeah, Wilson doesn't get suckered into anything dumb at all. He stays home. He plays defense quite well. And
his buddy Dinwiddie was running right there with him. That is not something a freshman wants to see. So 4th and 11 on the 30-yard line. I don't want to say, this isn't the game, but this is going to be a huge play in it. If the Mustangs can get a stop, you give yourself a legitimate chance here. Plenty of time to go answer and try to take this game here late in the 4th.
Yeah, I mean, because if they get this first down, now you got problems if you're Eldon.
You're in a tough spot.
I mean, that's...
So on the 30, tight formation. They're on the left hash. Eldon really playing tight, looking for the run. What will Fulton do? A little motion, a handoff. They're going for the sweep to the right side, trying to follow the guard. They bounce him to the outside. He stutters to the 25, cuts it back in, taking on tacklers, dives forward. Where will they spot him?
That's first down, I believe.
My goodness.
I think that's going to be a first.
That looks like it's close.
The stick looks like it's just in front of
where is the stick? They're going to mark it on the 19.
The ball looks like it's on the 19. The stick over there looks like it's just in front.
Are they bringing the They're going to bring the chains. That was Galbraith. This is huge.
I think they got it by about a half a football from where that stick was.
This is huge. Where does this chain fall? It's either going to be a first down or Mustang football. They're walking way too slow, guys. We're all waiting here. Come on.
They don't want to cramp. The MoDOT crew is getting it down on the track. Look at them.
5:38 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA 4th quarter, and a big moment here
Fulton Golden Girls are getting it done. The MoDOT crew's getting it done.
Chains extended, and it is.
First down.
Martin Meadow first down. Eldon with all 3 timeouts, but Fulton putting a drive together as they have now...
Case IH has proven its harvest leadership with more than 100 years experience. Crown Power and Equipment is proud to offer the industry's largest... Case IH has proven its harvest...
They're just going to bowling ball this thing and just run it in the middle and run safe plays right now and just run the clock.
Well, Jason, you also have the option. I know it's not the most sportsmanlike thing to do, but you can go Ole. At the end of the day, if you let them in, it becomes a 7-point game, and you make them go for a 2-point conversion to extend it. If you stop them, you leave it a 1-score game.
That's true.
But I don't know. I don't know that you have to. I mean, yeah, this is a tough spot. That 4th and 11 really hurt.
Anytime you give up a 4th and 11, it's going to hurt.
1st and 10, staying on the ground, going to the reverse, cutting it back inside, ahead to the 15, and keeping the feet going to the 13. Man, this Fulton offense looks night and day different than the one we saw in the first half.
Yeah, they're picking up 5-6 yards every run play. Just playing with a little bit more swagger, a little more attitude.
Pittman with a 5-yard gain. Eldon needs another one of those big plays. Well, 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now from the Mustang 14-yard line. Fulton is running this exactly how they want to right now.
They weren't in control of the game earlier, and they are literally dictating everything in this game at this point.
Once again, it's amazing how big of a swing one play can make.
Momentum, I'm telling you, is a funny thing in football. It can change everything.
Thompson under center. Little motion, takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out, turn it back inside behind the guard, running forward for a minimal gain of about 1, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Third down, maybe if you can get one here.
Got an injured Mustang on the play, it looks like. That is the case. You don't want to see one of your big boys on the D-line injured right now, especially.
You need all of them you can get right now.
4:11 to play. It's going to be 3rd and 4. I mean, once again, this is one of those tough situations. You don't want to give up a score, but also you don't want, I mean, Eldon does still have all 3 timeouts, so it's going to be one of those, they're either going to get a stop or give up points and try to get down the field quick, fast, and in a hurry. Boy, we really should have had a cramp sponsor tonight. I just didn't know there were going to be this many. I'm not keeping count, but I'm probably not exaggerating. That's probably at least 10 cramps.
Well, I had Mark Stevens sent me a text that he was having a cramp too. So, Mark, I hope you get that figured out.
I think that means he's an athlete.
Well, yeah. His son sure was back in the day for the Tigers.
So, we'll go ahead and take a break. This is taking a little longer than I expected. It's going to be 3rd and 4 with 4:11 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA 4th quarter. When we come back, you're listening to KS95 Sports.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling. For reliable products offered by reliable people, call DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
3rd and 4 for the Hornets from the 12-yard line of the Mustangs as we close in on 4 minutes to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA 4th quarter. Eldon trails by 1, needs the ball back. Hornets trying to run time and find the end zone. Under center is Thompson. Man in motion. Gives it to him. Trying to get to the edge. Getting outside. Eldon's there. They corral. They ride him out of bounds.
Perfect.
That could not have went better if you're the Mustangs. You got him for a loss, and you got the clock stopped. It's going to be 4th, and I'm guessing 6, maybe 7 by the time they spot this. Eldon's going to have a chance to get the stop they need.
You've got to get the stop.
Waiting to see where did they spot this. So they're going to spot it back. Is it the 15?
It's about the 15, I believe.
So it's going to be fourth and about 5, maybe 6.
Long 5.
3:50 to play. If you're Eldon, if you've got one big stop left in you, it's got to be here. They got 3 timeouts, but they have to get the rock back. On 4th and 6, a little movement from Fulton.
Fulton trying to get a cheapie on them, aren't they?
And Eldon wouldn't bite. Fulton's going to have to burn the Lloyd Bell's automotive timeout and talk this one over. Once again, one of the biggest plays of the game. You know, if you get this, if you're Fulton, you feel like you're in control of the clock, and Eldon's going to have to start burning those timeouts. If you're the Mustangs and you can get this stop, you got 3:50, you got 3 timeouts, you can uncork that offense a little bit and go make some noise.
You're going to have to because you got about 85 yards to go down the field. So
I will say, though, if we've seen anything from Mr. Hines, he's capable of making some plays.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But this has to be it. This defense has to be stout, and I'm putting a lot of it. We said in the pregame, this would be decided in the trenches. Well, this right here might be decided in the trenches. This one play could make or break this game.
Yep.
Oh, once again, beautiful evening here at Fulton High School.
Man, it does. It feels good out here right now, doesn't it? I feel like I could just go to sleep in a lawn chair out here. That's an image.
We'll just put a sign on him while he's sleeping. If found, please return.
I mean,
to
seriously,
KS95.
up on top of this press box, it'd be just comfy.
It really would. We're going to get a hammock next time.
Golly, it feels good up here. I'm so ready for fall.
That would be the way to go, is like a hammock up here.
Yeah.
And just like watch the game. That'd be beautiful.
Okay, players going back out onto the field. 3:50 remaining in the game. Fulton leads 8-7. This is as old school football as it gets. 4th and 6 on the 14. This thing's staying on the ground. I can promise you that.
I guarantee it. Going right up the gut would be my guess.
Thompson under center. 3 wing backs back with him. A little motion from the left side. Takes a snap, pitches it out. Trying to run up the gut. Runs into a pile. It's a pushing match. He breaks free and scampers into the end zone. Are they going to mark him just short?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. The best thing for Eldon might have been if he'd have just fallen in.
Just scored it. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be 1st and goal for the Hornets from the 1-foot line now as the clock turns again. So now if you're Eldon,
I don't want to score if I'm them for a while.
No.
I'm not sure I don't.
Fall down in the backfield?
I'm not sure I don't just kneel down.
If I'm, well,
I mean, seriously, I don't
you
know.
run a little risk there, but if I'm Eldon, I
just take it and kneel.
Either way, they can run this thing all the way down to about 3 minutes left in the game clock and add to their lead. This may come down to a 2-point conversion attempt, deciding a lot. So they're going to line right back up. Thompson, the freshman, his first start coming off the bench. Not even a start. Came off the bench, checked into this game, didn't miss a beat. They go with the reverse, gap in the middle, and Fulton scores. So Fulton, who trailed the entire first half, has now extended their lead to 14-7. Just a 1-score game, but what do? I'm guessing they're going for 2. This is the biggest play of the game for the Mustangs now. If you can get a stop here, leave it a 1-score game, 3:01, 3 timeouts left.
You have a chance.
You're all right.
You're just looking for a chance is all you're looking for.
If Fulton gets this 2-point conversion, you're going to have to score and go for an onside. So what does the defense of the Mustangs have here? The last 2-point conversion, Fulton threw the rock.
If I'm Fulton, I'd run it.
Fulton has a lot of confusion getting a play in here. Play clock down to 8, 7. They're going to have to burn a timeout.
They're getting 5-6 yards every time
they do.
Carry the ball.
Fulton will take their final Lloyd Belt automotive timeout as they had no idea what they were going to run on this 2-point conversion attempt. This is massive because I think Fulton knows. Well, we all know that if Eldon gets the stop in that momentum, they are capable of driving down this field because, mind you, it's going to be off a kickoff, too. So there's no telling where they'll start that drive out. And I don't know.
They've had some decent returns, too.
Like I said, this thing gets really interesting if Eldon gets a stop here.
If you just don't turn that ball over, you don't have these problems. Once again, this is a game where turnovers are so crucial. It puts you behind the 8 ball.
We will be back in Versailles next week as Eldon and Versailles. That rivalry game gets underway, week 2 of the season.
43-16, Versailles. Sounds like coming from reports from Versailles, the young Tigers played a little bit better than some expectations. So Good for them. Little Sammy Haas at quarterback. Never played quarterback before until this year, I don't believe. That's a big load to have put on you.
Absolutely.
Did good, so proud of the Tigers. Keep plugging away.
Look forward to seeing the Tigers next week, but this is a big one. 3:01 to play. Fulton up 14-7, going for the 2-point conversion here to try to make this a 2-possession game. Can the Mustangs get the stop? From the 4, it's that tight formation they've stayed with all night. Thompson, the freshman, off the bench under center. In motion, takes the snap, gonna fake the handoff. He's rolling out, looking to throw, gets the pass off. It's broken up by the Mustang defense.
They have a shot.
What a play, read it all the way for the Mustangs. Drayden DeLong.
Any crazy kick return you've ever picked up as a coach at a class, use it now.
3:01 though, Jason, clock stops every first down. You got 3 timeouts in your bag. If you're Eldon, you're going, okay, there is life, boys.
We have to take care of the football. It's the only thing. Take care of that ball. You have a chance.
Oh, boy. Drayden DeLong, that is just a huge play in coverage. I'm a little shocked. As effectively as Fulton has ran this ball tonight, I'm shocked that you get down with the game on the line 4 yards out, and you're putting it in the air.
And what was the score last year, you said?
Oh, it was like
30, 40 point.
Yeah, it was a high-scoring game.
This is a total turnaround. You got to give these Hornets some credit, man. They could have folded up multiple times, but, man, just keep plugging away.
Hey, if you're listening on air and you want to see this finish that looks like it may come down to the wire, MoSportsZone.com on the MoSportsZone app. If you haven't got it, what are you doing? Download the app. Makes life so much easier. Or, of course, you can see it on the MoSportsZone YouTube page. 14-7, Fulton with the lead, but they are going to kick off to the Mustangs, who, I will say, they have shown some dangerous return possibility here. We will see.
They've had a few decent returns, so we'll see here. You got 3 back there, so you never know. You could have some sort of reverse.
I don't know who all we've got back there. I believe it's Brisbane DeLong. And, well, who's 8?
8.
Johnson? Christopher Johnson?
That's Johnson. Yeah, Chris Johnson.
All right, Fulton getting set. Eldon ready to return.
I try to squib it if I'm Fulton, but
oh, they do. They go with the onside, or it's still on the ground. It made it out of bounds.
Oh, that was close.
That was dangerously close.
That was way too close.
Whew. But that also means the clock didn't start because it went out of bounds before it was touched. So the Mustangs will start this drive on their own 40-yard line. 3 timeouts. They got to go 60 yards.
Yeah, should be a penalty. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's how big of a penalty is that? Is that 10 or is that 15?
I think it's just 5, isn't it?
Is it just 5?
You can either take it or have them re-kick it.
Well, then why didn't the ball move if it's penalty? They picked it up at the 39 like they were going to move it and then said, nope, never mind.
They probably just declined it and said, we'll just take the ball right there.
Okay, fair enough. Eldon will start this drive from their own 39-yard line. 3:01 to go. 3 timeouts in their pocket. Mustangs have to have 7 or 8, at least 6 to start with.
That was a 5-yard penalty, wasn't it?
It was a 5. Moves them up to the 44.
Sorry, yeah.
Eldon now sits 56 yards away from the end zone.
Shane Gang's got to get set. They have no idea what they're doing over there.
There you go. Come out in the shotgun is Hines. Trips to his left. He's got DeLong on his left hip. Takes the snap, little option. He's going to keep it, runs up the gut near midfield, cuts across midfield to the 45, rumbling, stumbling forward. He's got a Mark Metal first down and more. He stood up at the 44-yard line. That'll stop the clock as they move the chains with 2:52 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter.
Get huddle, get ready to roll.
That was a beautiful play. Hines has got that option.
Nice cramp, and if he goes out, that's going to hurt.
You also don't want to burn a timeout right now if you're Eldon as they wind the clock.
Come on, fellas, grab your player, get him back. Let's get him over there.
Hines is trying to stretch it out. This is a tough one.
Oh, they got him. There, he's going to have to go out, I think.
It's an official timeout, so yes, Hines will have to come off the field.
Man,
Hear me out. That's where you go back to that Wildcat we saw earlier. You could get Chase Atkinson in here. You feel for him. I mean, Hines, you can't control that.
The refs gave him a chance, though. I mean, I got to give him credit. They watched him for about 5 seconds, and they gave him every chance.
Damian Fisher will run onto the field in his place, so that stops the clock. They'll rewind it with 2:45 to go. What do the Mustangs do? I see Chase Atkinson walking into the huddle with the play. Got to get Hines ready to go over there. 2:30 to go on the 43-yard line of the Hornets. Trips left. Atkinson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Needing to run. He's trying to get out to the right side. He's lost some yardage. Can he get back to the line of scrimmage? Turning the corner. He's got the line of scrimmage and more. Across the 40. Oh, he drops a man at the 35 and fights forward.
Man.
Atkinson with some hard-nosed running, but the clock is still going. Mustangs got to go fast. 2:10 to go. It looked like Atkinson was going to lose big yardage. Instead, he picks it all back up, and the Mustangs going to burn their first time out. I think that's a good one there.
Yeah.
Their first of 3 Lloyd Belt automotive timeouts in the bag. How did Atkinson just go from a 10-yard loss to a 9-yard gain and trucked somebody?
Adrenaline.
You know, I know we've had a whole mess of them, and it's very early right now, but I'm giving that another nomination for the Shed batting cage play of the game, because if Atkinson had lost those 10 yards with the clock still running, Mustangs would have been in a bad way. Instead, now they're on the 33-yard line of Fulton with 2:08 to go and 2 timeouts in their back pocket.
Well, he's going to have to do it again, because I don't see Hines getting up over there from getting stretched out by the trainer. He's still down. That hurts.
Wonder if it was a cramp or if he twisted.
I don't know. It looks like
him.
I think they're just stretching. They're massaging that calf, it looked like over there.
Problem is, some of those things, I mean, and the other issue is you don't know how badly it affected him. It may take running around a bit to loosen that back up.
I don't know. Of course, the way he lowered that leg down nice and low, that may be hamstring.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I don't know, but the way that trainer was lowering the leg down, that's not calf.
Tough timing. Either way,
I hear they're getting him up.
You play with the cards you're dealt. It's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs at the 33. Atkinson in at quarterback. Takes the snap. He's looking to run to the left. Nice little cut move trying to get outside the numbers. He's hit back at the 40, ahead to the 35, and goes out of bounds, takes a shot. He's going to lose a couple yards, but did a good job getting to the sideline to at least stop the clock. Man, they are really trying to get Hines back in this game, but
it's just not happening over there.
That is not what you want to see be a deciding factor. Hines has played so well tonight.
Yeah, that's a calf. They're trying to roll it out right now. Put the roller to him.
Third and 2 at the 34-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. Richard, I think that's a great idea. We'll talk to Debbie about that one. We really will. Hines, man, you can tell he's in some pain over there. They're trying to get him good to go. That's got to be so hard for that kid, as tough as he's played. In the shotgun, Atkinson, a back on either hip, takes the snap, running to the right, trying to follow blockers, trying to get outside. Can he break the ankle tackle? He does, cuts it inside. He's got the first down and more. Finally out of bounds at the 25-yard line. I think he got out of bounds, too.
Yeah, he did. That's a nice job.
Eldon's not sugarcoating it right now. Atkinson not looking to throw. They're saying we're going to run it. Come get us, boys. 1:49 to go. Eldon is 26 yards away from pay dirt.
Do you try to throw it?
I don't know anything about Atkinson. I don't know if he can throw it.
Fulton probably doesn't either.
I see Hines is up, and he's still walking a little gingerly, but I think you're going to have him move up and down the sideline. I can see Coach looking back at Hines saying, are you good?
Yeah, they're on him. Yep,
I think ready. You give him another play to get loose, and if he can go, you get him out there. Atkinson, by the way, doing a tremendous job right now.
Yes, he has.
1st and 10 from the 26. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Running behind the guard. Got a nice gain. Diving forward towards the 21-yard line with 1:43. Mustang's going to have to go fast. And who's coming back onto the field but Hines? Still a little gingerly running out. But at this point, you let adrenaline flow. 1:30 to go. Eldon at the 21.
Once you start that cramping, man, hopefully he doesn't turn around and have another one right now.
2nd and 5 in the shotgun. 2 out to the left, 1 to the right. Halfback on his left hit. Hines takes the snap, fakes the handoff, tries to keep it, trying to get outside now, turns the corner. Ridden down. Did he get out of bounds?
Get him up. There you go.
The clock stopped, so he must have got out of bounds. Oh, no, Eldon burned the timeout. That's it.
Yep,
Eldon with another Lloyd Belt automotive timeout. Stopped the clock at 1:15. They've got 1 timeout remaining. It's 3rd and 3. I mean, you got 2 downs to get 3 yards. You're 19 yards from pay dirt with 1:15. That's doable. The problem is your quarterback.
Every time he takes a step, goes into a cramp.
Man, I truly hate it for the kid. I want to see him at full strength trying to close this game out, because Hines has been nothing shy of exceptional this evening.
Yeah, Fulton already had their starting quarterback taken out in the second half, and I see his pads down there. I don't know if the kid's still here or not. I hope he
is. He's on
there he
crutches
is. He's on
over there.
crutches down there.
They got the knee wrapped up in ice.
Being on crutches with ice on the sidelines better than being in the ER right now, so maybe that's a good sign.
It may be. May have just tweaked it a little weird, but nonetheless, the nice thing for the Mustangs is, and I think the coaching staff probably going with this, you burn that time out. The more time you buy Hines, the more that's going to loosen up. And I will tell you, he's walking a little better right now. You get that adrenaline flowing in a moment like this. At what point do you think about a pass, Jason?
I try it myself. I try to throw it.
Eldon is trips left. It's one-on-one coverage. One safety high, but he's shading to the right as they go in motion. Hines back to throw. He throws one out. It's caught across the 20 to 15, racing ahead of the 10. Hard hit down at the 9. Pass completed, and racing forward is Drayton DeLong.
Yeah, that pass.
Case IH has proven its harvest leadership with more than 100 years experience. Crown Power and Equipment.
Case IH red zone. The Mustangs are threatening. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 1:07 to go. You've got time now.
I roll the screen.
Hines takes the snap, hands it off. DeLong running up behind the guard ahead. To the 6, maybe? Picks a few. Now Eldon does have to go fast. That running play is going to eat up some clock. Are they going to burn their time out here? They are. With 50 seconds left, the Mustangs are going to burn that timeout. It looks like it's 2nd and goal from the, I can't really tell where he's at, the 6?
It looks
7?
like about the 7.
Okay, so 2nd and goal from the 7 as Eldon will burn their final Lloyd Belt Automotive timeout. Boy, you couldn't get more tense of a game week 1. We had this thing last year where the first 5 games we went to all came down to the wire.
Yeah, they were all great games. We got lucky, didn't we?
Can the Mustangs find pay dirt? And then the big question is, if you do you go for the tie? Do you go for the win?
That's a great question.
This is interesting. If Eldon stays on the ground here, you do have enough time. You can run a play or two, and you got to get back to the line quick. The kid's got to know that. I really think you got to leave this in the hands of Hines.
If I'm going to run a 2-point conversion, it's staying in his hands.
Well, I mean, even right now going for the touchdown, Drew Hines is the guy. This may be his first game we've seen him at quarterback, but he's running this system well. 2nd and 8. 2nd and goal from the 8 for the Mustangs. 2 to the left. Hines takes the snap. It's bobbled. He gets it under control. Pitches it out. It's caught by DeLong. Trying to get the corner. DeLong finds pay dirt. The Mustangs draw within 1 point of the Hornets with 44 seconds to go. What a play by Hines. The snap was bobbled. He kept composure, found his man, and the Mustangs have a chance to either tie or take the lead.
I don't know if I call that a pitch or a pass or a pitch pass or a pass pitch, but even after he bobbled the snap, literally, whoever was it, DeLong he threw it to, he bobbled it too, catching it.
Hey, Jason, that's not an extra point formation. The Mustangs are going for the lead. Week 1, 1-point game. Can Eldon take this thing back over? 2-point conversion attempt, 2 to the right, 1 to the left for Hines. Takes the snap. He's going to roll it down the option. Pitches it out. DeLong's got a lane. DeLong's got 2. Mustangs take the lead with 44 seconds left.
My Lord. My Lord. What a game, Colton.
I'm telling you right now.
If they hit and put it all on the field out there, DeLong. He's out there hurting. Man, these kids have left it all out there.
Man, DeLong just, I don't know how to say this. He launched himself at the end zone.
He was not going to be denied. He literally sacrificed everything to get in there, as you can see. I mean, he's down and hurt, but that kid right now, man, he gave everything to get in that end zone.
Man.
Hines is out there limping around.
I was going to say, your quarterback could barely move. You got the ball back with 3:01, and with 44 seconds left, you now have a 1-point game. Now the question becomes for Fulton. You have a freshman in. He's thrown 2 passes. Both were 2-point conversion. 1 fell incomplete. How do you get down the field in 44 seconds to answer?
You don't. If I'm Eldon, I'd drop at least 4 back. Keep everything in front of you. Run out the clock.
And DeLong is
I'll give you your 5 or 6 yards rushing every time.
DeLong is down right now. We're going to go ahead and take a break as we get ready for this final 44 seconds. The Mustangs mount the comeback. Can they hold on and get a big win in week 1 over a district foe? You'll find out when we come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Looking for a new place to call home? Dunn Property Management is now taking applications for move-in ready new construction units in Eldon. Enjoy hassle-free living with rent that includes snow removal and lawn care. Locally owned and operated, Dunn Property Management offers a full-time maintenance staff and office manager, so you're always taken care of. Close to churches, shopping, and parks, your perfect home is waiting. Stop by 1203 South Business 54 in Eldon or call 573-569-1200. That's 573-569-1200 for Dunn Property Management. In the heart of the community, Lloyd Belt Automotive continues to grow, driven by their love for neighbors like you. With a large selection of premium low-mileage vehicles, they're here to fuel your excitement. Whether it's hard-working trucks or spacious SUVs that blend luxury with comfort, find your dream ride and save thousands. Every vehicle on the lot passes through a rigorous 172-point inspection, ensuring reliability. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their complimentary 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty, all without those pesky dealer fees. Live free, go anywhere with Lloyd Belt Automotive.
Kickoff is away. It's a squib picked up at the 38. It's bobbled. It's off a Fulton player on the ground. Diving for it. Who's got it? Did Fulton maintain possession?
I don't know. I think so.
Oh, that was nearly the end of this game. As a squib right up the middle went off the knee of a Hornet and a fight for it, but it looks like Fulton's going to have possession at the 44-yard line. The Hornets' 44-yard line. A player shaken up down there. This has been kind of a brutal night for cramps and other injuries of sorts. We've seen both quarterbacks roughed up. One still on the sidelines. We've seen 47 cramps. Player able to get up and come off the field. So here it is, 44 seconds to go. Fulton. What's going on? What's the flag for?
Oh, I didn't even see a flag.
On the far side.
He did pick one up, didn't he?
Are they going to have him re-kick this? I think they're calling a false start on the kicking team, so they're going to back Eldon up. Hear me out. That's not the worst thing for the Mustangs.
I'm fine with it.
If I'm Eldon, I'm not squibbing. I'm booming this thing now. If you can line drive it especially, I say that. The return guys for Fulton, I don't know what you go with here because your two most dangerous players are sitting back ready to return for the Hornets, that being Chris Pittman and Jaden Galbraith. So I don't know that you want them getting their hands on it either.
I'll say Fulton's confused. They had 9 kids out there, and that was it. Now they're all confused. Now they had 12.
All right, Eldon set to re-kick.
How many kids they got out there, Colton? 1, 2, 3, 4? They got 9 kids on kick return right now.
Kick is away, and it's going to be fielded at the 34. Trying to run up the middle of the field. Hit. Mustangs swarming. They bring him down at the 44.
Man, they got 9 kids on kick return.
They didn't have 11 out there?
They didn't even have 10. They had 9. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion there.
If you're the Hornets, how does that happen that you don't get a full 11 out?
Lordy, somebody's got
rough.
to have your depth chart, your special teams depth chart. Yeah, 9 kids.
Wow.
They're going to look back, and that's going to make them mad. Not that it would have made, not that he would have broke it, but 11 on 9 is not usually good odds.
Can the Eldon defense hold? 40 seconds to go. Fulton starting from the 44. They haven't shown a desire to throw, but they're not going to have a choice. They're in that tight formation still. I want to see what they run here. Eldon staying honest defensively. It's going to be a reverse, staying on the ground, or the Hornets trying to get to the outside, diving forward to the 50. He kept in bounds. And Fulton does not have timeouts left. This is going to cost him at least 15 seconds. Game clock under 30. I hear the crowd wants the clock to stop. He did not get out of bounds. He did not get a first. Down to 22 seconds. 20 seconds in the game. Hornets back under center. What do you do? Motion, take the snap. Are they going to stay on the ground? They go to the reverse, and it stood up at the 50.
What a play.
The Hornets stay on the ground. I don't know that they're going to get another playoff.
Nope, that's it. Cody Brown just put the nail in the coffin right there.
That's it. Agent Zero meets him in the backfield, and it's 0 on the clock as well. Eldon stuffs Fulton. They come back to score with 44 seconds left to take the lead with the 2-point conversion and then get the stop on defense for a big win over a district foe in week 1.
I'm not sure there wasn't just a whole lot of confusion on that Fulton sideline there at the end, because I'm pretty sure that's not what they wanted to run. I know we have 9 on your kick return team. You've got a problem already, so probably not a real good finish there for Fulton, but, man, the Mustangs, I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, talk about digging one out now.
We will come back with our post-game show and talk about our play of the game as well as our healthy hit of the game. Brought to you by our friends at COMC.
The healthy hit of the game.
Healthy hit. We saw a few of those, actually. We'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hey guys, Colton Taylor here. Sports season keeps me running, but I can keep up with it thanks to Versailles Total Fitness. Their 24-hour gym means I can always find time to get in a workout. Their spacious gym with free weights, cable machines, 4 new treadmills, and even an assisted dip and pull-up machine makes reaching your fitness goals easier. You can become a healthier you today at Versailles Total Fitness at 131 North Monroe, or just give them a call at 573-789-6800.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Excellence isn't a word we use lightly. It's earned through decades of dedication to our patients and community. Because of this, Lake Regional has been selected to join the Mayo Clinic Care Network. In other words, world-renowned excellence sees the same excellence in us. Lake Regional Health System. Excellence lives here. Learn more about our new collaboration at lakeregional.com/Mayo.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Well, you couldn't have asked for much better of a Week 1 matchup as the Eldon Mustangs moved to 1-0, picking up a 15-14 win over the Hornets. Just to add a little more to that, Eldon trailed by 7 with 3:01 on the clock. With 44 seconds left, they managed to find pay dirt off of a impressive play. I was trying to think, was it the 2-point conversion or the touchdown? That was actually... excuse me as I go blank here, as it was Drayden DeLong just launching himself. I guess that was the 2-point.
It was, you know what's cool about that last drive to me is it was the most patched together thing you could ever see.
Yeah.
Hines starts it, cramps out, looks like he's really cramping over there. Atkinson comes in. He's just running for his life but getting yards.
Yeah.
Diving out of bounds, trying to stop the clock. Next man up, that's how they played. Making tough plays. DeLong throws himself in the end zone, doesn't care about his body, gets hurt.
That was the definition of team player. It's like DeLong knew I'm about to get hit, but also if I throw myself, I don't think you can stop me.
I mean, I just feel like Eldon, all those kids just out tough guide him at the end.
And then defensively, you go for that reverse, and like I said,
the ugliest pretty ending to a game.
Agent Zero Cody Brown, he didn't make a tackle in the backfield. He made our Central Ozark Medical Center, COMC, healthy hit of the game. He put his shoulder in that running back's rib cage and said, this game is over.
He put the exclamation point right there. But what a drive. I mean, you literally have kids just stepping up, trying to get through all the pain and just the cramps and all that. I mean, Hines, all credit. Atkinson coming in. Hey, we're going to throw all this on your shoulders to try to win it. He made some big plays. Hines finally gets back in. He held down the fort. We saw players make both big plays. Freshman quarterback for Fulton.
Well,
big plays. I mean, we've seen a lot of players step up tonight on both teams.
Jason, if it's cool with you, we said the healthy hit goes to that big tackle that closed the game from Cody Brown.
Yeah,
I think the play of the game's got to be DeLong just throwing himself in for the 2-point conversion.
Without a doubt.
And I feel bad. I wish we had more random accolades because I really think Drew Hines deserves praise because the kid, that fourth quarter drive, we saw him with a trainer in agony on the sideline. He fought to get back in this game, was limping his way onto the field.
I didn't know if he was going to come back in, but I mean, I should have known he was going to come back in, but it sure didn't look like it there.
Also, going to give a little love to interim coach Colby Davis. You got to fill in as a head coach one game, and that's how the fourth quarter plays out, and you're over there trying to figure out, my starting quarterback's cramping up on the sideline. I can run Wildcat, but what do? We're running out of time. Executed it perfectly. I mean, Eldon left such little time on the clock. It was going to make it difficult for a run-first team like Fulton to get down the field. That was just... Man, that was quite an ending.
You want those kids, every coach wants the kids to show up and play hard for them. And when your head coach is out, the next man that steps up, you just hope those kids, will they play hard for me? My Lord, these Eldon kids, I mean, that is as gutty a win as you're ever going to see. Eldon kids have always been tough, but that's unbelievable how they literally patched that last drive together. With anything, who's still standing? Get out here, take a snap, let's go.
That last drive could have been sponsored by duct tape and Flex Seal. I mean,
look at DeLong leaving the field.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody might want to come get him. They are worn out. They have no gas in the tank. They are done.
You want to feel like Friday Night Lights are back. These kids are going to feel.
Look at this down here, Colton. This is what it's all about down here. They had this is as tough a game as you could possibly have between. Usually there's a lot of nastiness when you play bowling ball football like tonight. Fulton players down here high-fiving Eldon players high-fiving Fulton kids. That's respect because they know both sides, win or lose, man. This was a special game. This was a gut game. Look at this.
I love that.
That's what it's all about right there.
It's also one of those,
respect.
Hey, we could see each other in districts, and if we do, you best believe we're both going to be ready. You can't make this up, by the way. I just watched a Fulton kid walking over to see his family started cramping up on the way to the ground. That is, I'm not making that up, by the way. That's that's, oh, man.
This is a cool scene, man. This is what Friday night high school football is all about. Great competition. I love seeing respect like that with kids because there's not enough of that in this world anymore. But coaches rising to the level, players leaving it. It's cliche, but you leave it all on the field.
And they definitely did that.
I mean, they left blood, sweat, and 20,000 cramps out on that field.
That's might be underselling it a little bit, but a great start to the season for the Mustangs. We will see Eldon and Versailles next Friday night back in Versailles. What's the name of Versailles' football field?
Audie Walton Stadium.
Audie Walton Stadium. We'll be back at Audie Walton Stadium next week for that rivalry game. I mean, man, everything feels right in the world. We got the crew back together. It's very nice out this evening. I mean, Brett's got a jacket on.
I wish it didn't end, actually, now. This was fun. This is cool.
So what a game. Jason, before we go, any final thoughts on what we saw this evening?
No, just once again, we got a new crop. A couple of years ago, we're talking about the Hess kid and all this, and look at here's the next round of kids, man. Hines, bright future. I would love the idea of getting to watch this kid. Brisbane, you had the DN kid, Brendan Wilson tonight making plays.
Yeah.
Cody Brown putting the emphasis on the ending of the game. We saw a lot of great young kids. Great kids, period, just step up tonight and play some good football. That was a gutty win by the Eldon Mustangs, without a doubt.
I couldn't agree more. I'm looking forward to next week. Sounds like the Versailles Tigers found a little something in the second half, showed a little life against Knob Nostril.
Yeah,
positive things
going. A lot of people not giving them much chance. Nobody's giving them a chance. You got a 43-16. Nobody expected that, I guarantee. Some people laugh at that and say that's nothing, but if you know the story of the Tigers this year, that's huge. Great job, Coach Stantorf, Coach D, all the guys that I worked with last year. Looking forward to seeing Eldon and Versailles next week. So
I love it. Britt, you got anything you want to add?
Thanks for the great weather, Mother Nature.
I like that. What do you guys say?
Dynamite drop in, Britt.
That's fantastic. What do you guys say we go find some food?
Let's do it.
All right.
Then I got to go to work.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting you got another job.
We just have to go to bed. So
yeah, you have fun. We'll
sleep for me.
We'll give it a shot. By the way, big shout out to my man Mark back at the studio. It makes my life 1,000 times easier knowing that we got Mark on the board because the guy don't miss a beat. He really don't. He's just a natural back there. I may or may not have bribed him with some jalapeno jelly tonight even to make sure we keep him in a good mood. So, Mark, appreciate you, buddy. And, of course, JT for lending a hand tonight as well.
Yeah, Coach Allen, Coach Lawski, thanks for the score updates from B-Town tonight, too. So.
Oh, and by the way, I do got to give love. I feel like I have a protege now. My boy Ryan Retone did his first game tonight for Warrensburg, and so excited to go back and listen to some of Ryan's broadcast as well. Look forward to tuning into him all season as well. Part of the Benning Media family. We got all the teams covered, it seems like, anymore. We got Warrensburg, we got Camdenton, we got Versailles, we got Eldon, we got Osage, we got Bolivar, we got Waynesville.
Brick can venture off on our own. We get our own radio deal, too?
No, y'all don't get to leave me, too. Everybody, all right.
We'll be out there doing the Gravi Bobcats. Me and Britt, we're going to be covering them.
All right. It's better than the Bearcats, I suppose.
The Fortuna Spoof Hounds.
Tune in again if you dare next week for the whole weird crew. This has been another presentation of KS95 Sports. Good night.